Yes, I figured out the timing finally. I deploy pinball. What's up, Wild Dog Arcade? How you doing? First one here, nice and punctual. Choose any seat you would like in the open, empty audience. You get first pick, and thank you for being right on time. Matter of fact, let's commemorate that. Usually I jump right into like a warm-up game for audio test, and then I do stuff because no one's here yet. But if you're here, let's give you the proper cheers. We are starting with an empty cup of ice. Mind you, this is a regular cup, no tricks, no strings attached to this cup of ice, okay? Any PL plug. And over here on the side, we have a bottle of Kraken rum. Just a little bit left. We may be able to finish this tonight. Doing well, thank you. Sits in front, my man. All right, there should be ponchos under your seat. You're right. Time for the first disappearing, reappearing act. Let me bring this back. In 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, Wild Dog. Okay. But we also have this Coke coffee, vanilla flavored. That doesn't autofocus. This does, though. So you take your cup of ice, all right? You take a shot glass. Yeah, buddy. And you take your rum. You unscrew... Let me get some background music first.
Let's perform some.
Life is better with music. All right, so we have this rum, okay? For my first trick, I will make a rum Coke coffee. Oh, I could have done that better as an illusion.
Time for some magic.
Okay. Put the cap back on before I wreck myself over here at this point. That's about half of it. I think we could finish this with another drink after intermission. Totally. We'll pop open our Coke Vanilla. More. I think this. Oh. It might be like the perfect 12-ounce can for this Coke. I might have to drink a little bit of this
for some magic.
Oh, it's gonna overflow. You know why? Because I think the pint glass can normally hold in 12 ounces. But since we poured the rum in, that's excess liquid, and there's ice in it, so it'll definitely spill over. So there's a little tiny bit left here. Create a little headspace. There we go. Beautiful. And of course I have my Deadpool Slurpee straw. Woo! You spin my head right round like a record, baby, right. So yeah, cheers, Wild Dog. Welcome in. Thank you for being the first one here. And Cheesy Buddha, not so far behind you. How you doing, Cheesy Buddha? Welcome in. Cheers. This is our second to last stream on the Houdini. We're going to stream this tonight, and tomorrow we actually have Cosmic Cottage Arcade and Ramrod 215 coming over here to play this one last time before we pack it up in the car and we deliver it back to Joe and Nick on Saturday. And then I will get my Avengers Infinity Quest back so I can finally enter the Pin Clash tourney. And that's what's going on this weekend. Also, last stream I pulled my this part, I don't know, neck, shoulder, collarbone, whatever. And it's still a little sore. I saw my physical therapist about it like 2 days ago. That helped, but I'm hoping it doesn't hinder me too much in moving the pins. Yeah, lots going on. Actually, let me give this glass a wipe down while I'm at it. Start fresh. But yeah, that's what's going on for me this weekend. What's new with you guys? For our next trick, we're gonna finish fixing this 40-year-old pin. Oh, very nice. That's a nice trick, man. Gonna go help Gary, but you'll be in the background. Alright, I'll be your background noise, no problem. I'm good at that. I like to think. Let me just give this a nice little wipe down. So life's been pretty busy for me, you guys. The only time I really get to play pinball, or this Houdini rather, is when I stream. So I usually look forward to these Thursday night streams, because that's the only day I stream pinball now, because on Sundays I started streaming Pokemon Go, right? Which has been really fun. And I'm appreciating IRL mobile streamings, and because there's like so much opportunity. It's really a carpe diem kind of stream, you know? So if you haven't checked me out on Sundays yet playing Pokemon Go IRL, definitely come say hello. You can lurk if you want. But it's a good time. It's a good time. But we're here on Thursday where we're going to flip some pinball at home where the internet is much more stable than if I were out walking around doing things because there's so many wild card factors. I disconnect and reconnect like 4 times when I stream IRL, but it's all good. It still comes through okay. Alright, beautiful. Clean glass. Still got my headphones on, which means I just started. And we're going to do our first audio test game. Alrighty. Oh, I need to turn this down first. Okay. You good here? Vernicius, how are you? Houdini for a couple more days? Yep, today, tomorrow. And then I'm also streaming this tomorrow just to get the last, games and streams in. Make all the content we can. And I even have Cosmic Cottage Arcade and Ramrod 215 coming over tomorrow to play with me. So it should be a good time. Hope you guys come back tomorrow and check that out. And then Saturday, I'm going to move this back and get my Avengers back so I can start entering Pin Clash. So actually, you may see me on, I think his channel name is The Pinball Junkyard. It's Joe and Nick Lemire. They finally got their stream set up this week. I think they only did one stream this week. And it was their first one. And it looked pretty good because they had help from like Carl D'Angelo, a bunch of big time streamers, Ray Day, he's the plug. Joe and Nick, they know all the big time pinballers. So they were able to get set up with a nice stream right off the bat. So I'm happy for them. But I'm also I'm gonna bring this back on Saturday, and he also wants me to help him set up other like fun things in the stream too, like overlays and whatnot. You know how I like that. Yeah. So you may see me on his stream on Saturday, probably playing my Avengers at his house, trying to get warmed up for the Pin Clash for myself, because I've only been able to watch people play Avengers. I haven't been able to play it myself yet, so I've been studying the film. I like to feel like I'm Tom Brady on a suspension season or something, because I think so highly of myself. I'm just kidding. But I do get to study a lot of film before I actually get in there, so look out for me, world. But anyway, we're playing Houdini tonight, so let's give this game the love and respect it deserves. Starting with the skill shot. I think Milk Can Multiplier is the most valuable one. Play for multiplier, so I'm going to go for the C. I haven't played this since last Thursday, when we streamed it when I injured myself. But I feel pretty good that we've been training on this, because the tights on this game are, notoriously tight. And so if we can do well here, we can do well on any pin. I feel like people who hate this pin just hate it because they can't play it well. So that I say, play better. So we're pretty much training with weights on, you know what I mean? Which makes you a better player, in my opinion. Alright, so I'm going to switch frenzy mode, so my best bet is that spinner on the right. So I can loop it that way. So I'm going to go for spinners since it's really early in the game and I don't have any multi-ball set up. Oh shit. Oh, whoa there, buddy. You okay? We got multi-ball ready? I didn't even... How? You had to hit SEANCE, I guess. Didn't even realize I hit those. Okay, cool. So we have a few seconds left in this Switch Frenzy mode. And we're just bringing multi-ball in, so this is perfect. Let's make the most of this. I'm still going to prioritize that spinner. I think it's less about prioritizing the spinner and more about deprioritizing the drain, right? It depends how you look at it. It's all how you look at it. Oh shit. We got one in the trunk. Alright, the mode's over. Because you stop hearing the pinging and dingings from the needles. Here we go, now we're in the Wasp Ant-Man 2-ball mode right here, right? So, let me use this time to try to get better at managing 2 balls with minimal flips. If we really want to train for Pin Clash, because we are knocking on the door right now of being able to do it. Truck lock. What's going on? Real Linoleum is here. What's up? I just got here too, man. You're not alone. What's hard mode? Sorry, what are you talking about this game? Hard mode on this game is during the straight jacket, where you can invert the buttons. Oh, you flip the sides, and you invert the flippers. That's the only hard mode I know of, I think. If you're talking about Avengers, the hard mode would be, swirly durly. The hard mode on Avengers would be the Soul Gem. Wow, I haven't played Avengers in so long, I'm starting to forget things. I used to know that game inside out, man. First 2 months I had it. Yeah, is the Soul Gem mode, where you have to, oh man, I like forgot it. So normally when you hit a shot on Soul Gem mode, you would get 5 flips, but in hard mode you only get 2 flips. And you also start with less flips. Yeah, I forgot how much exactly, but...
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh shit. I'm trying to get the ramp. I think we have 2 balls locked right now, right? Pretty sure we have 2 balls locked for the trunk, which means the next shot to this little bluey dooey over here is going to give us the multi-ball. So we kind of want to get a mode in first. I'm going to try to set it up for the pick any, and then try to hit it through the key lane. Oh, stuffed. Shit. Why is the trunk open? Oh, I was trying to ball search.
Ready for you.
He's trying to ball search me. How insulting. Ramrod, how you doing? Welcome in, buddy. I'm excited to see you here tomorrow. We're gonna flip on Houdini one last time before we poof metamorphosize it into an Avengers. Real Nolium, you were saying something about playing with weights on. Oh, yes. I was just saying how the shots on Houdini are very tight. So if we can make the shots on this table, we could make shots anywhere. So that's what I mean by playing with weights on this. Hard mode in pinball general terms. I mean, Avengers is a hard game already, but after playing that and then playing this, they're different. They're different difficulties. They're both difficult, they're in different ways though. Oh my god. This one is difficult because the shots are so tight and narrow. Avengers is difficult because if you miss your shot on Avengers, it's way more punishing. Usually you'll drain. Most of the time you'll drain. I'll say 69% of the time you'll drain. If you miss a shot on here, even though it's tougher to make the shot, you won't drain that often. You'll probably drain 40% of the time. So that's how, you know, they're both difficult, but in their own way. And that's the beauty of art. Oh, damn it. It's still leaning to the left a bit. I never, like, pitched it perfectly, but that's okay. But yeah, that's what I meant. Real linoleum. Sorry for the confusion. And to play better. Yeah, exactly. He was saying Houdini's a little hard, but to train. Yes, exactly. You haven't played so many newer games lately. What is the what's the newest game you played, Linoleum? Oh, whoops! I did not mean to start a multi-ball. That's okay. That shot used to be really difficult for me to make when I first got this pin. So we've come a long way. If anyone has, if anyone has kept tuning in on the Houdini streams and seeing our growth, you guys know how much of a struggle this table was in the beginning. But now I'm finally confident in making shots on this table. It's still tough, but it's better than before for sure. If I could just make that damn shot up to key lane. There it is. Oh, but I locked in bullet catch. That's not the one I want.
Take your seats. Is now at the main stage, preparing to
Shit. Oh my god!
lock one more for multi-ball.
Cool. Did you guys see that at all, or was this too dark? Was that like, that was a nice magic trick, wasn't it? Smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. I really want to see what exactly. Now I gotta remember to go watch that back. That might be a clippable moment right there. Because that was a crazy Lazarus fumble. But it was like really dark here anyway, so I don't know if you could even see it. What timestamp was that? Around 18 minutes? 18 minutes? Okay. Maybe like write that down or something. You know what? I'll take a sip for that. That was a good one. Cheers, you guys. Happy Thursday. Thirsty Thursdays. I'm working on a rum and Coke coffee right now. Which is what inspired me to try Kahlua and Coke. Essentially the same thing, right? But you can have flavored Coke coffees. There's also flavored Kahluas, but those are harder to find. But Ramrod was able to find a caramel one. So we had that the last time we were together at Ross's place. Alright, what are we doing here? Ramp, I guess? But you know what does make me feel better about returning this Houdini? One of the reasons is Mark of the R Arcade, 5 R's, on Twitch, he recently got a Houdini as well. So, although I'm sad to give this back, at least it's reassuring for me to know that there's another streamer, pinball streamer, who has a Houdini, and he just got it, so he's streaming it more, because you stream your new games more than your old ones. Let's be honest. So, if you guys miss Houdini after I give it back, after tomorrow, make sure you follow the R Arcade, Arcade, CADE. He'll be streaming Houdini. I've been watching his streams too, which has been kind of nice, because streaming your own versus watching someone else stream the same game, it's a different experience. And you kind of learn, I feel like you learn more, well, you do learn something different when you watch someone play it versus playing it yourself. Which is how I feel about watching everyone put up their Avengers pin clash scores, even though I can't flip right now. So I'm not just sitting idly by. I'm doing my homework. So I'm very excited to get that back and to attempt my own entry on the pin clash. And I was looking at the standings today, and it looks like the cutoff is at 65 flips right now. So you need to do it in 65 flips or less. And the top score is like 18 or 22 flips, something like that. Hot Wheels is the newest game that Linoleum has played at Chuck's. Oh, okay. See what? Saw nothing. Oh yeah, the darkness. Maitre Huitian. First time I'm hearing about Coke coffee. Yeah, check it out. Oh, this is dark, but this is the only camera that autofocuses. This one doesn't autofocus, but this is vanilla Coke coffee. Oh, I can... Hey Google, turn on Houdini light. I just installed that last weekend. Hey, that helps a little bit. Yeah, so this is the vanilla one. Vanilla Coke coffee. There's also a dark roast one, which I have right here. There's also a caramel one. I think those are the only 3. But it just made it to America, maybe like a month or 2 ago. The first time I've ever had cold coffee was actually when I was in Cambodia with my wife for our honeymoon trip. This was October 2019. 2019? Yes. So, a couple years ago. Alright, let me try to make it in the stage alley shot and hook it in the curtain. If I could do that, we get double scoring. Damn it! It's stuffed. It's okay, this is actually still our first game. I'm taking my sweet ass time with it, aren't I? You know, it's a good time. I'm enjoying my time with this. Our last couple days with this Houdini before we give it back. Let's create some more good memories together. I'll never forget how I pulled my shoulder at the end of the stream last Thursday, trying to nudge a stuck ball in there. I clipped it too, if you guys are interested. It's in my clips. If you look at the last 7 days clips, you'll see how I hurt myself. The best part of it is actually when I went to my physical therapist, I was like, I have a new injury for you today, doc. I pulled my shoulder lifting up a pinball machine. And this time I actually have video proof. So then I showed him the clip. And I was like, yeah, there you go. Ah, come on, got held up by the pops. It's like, how often do you get someone coming in showing you like video proof of how they hurt themselves? So he was watching it and he was like, so I went like this basically, and then I tilted it into the curtain, so I celebrate. I went yes, and then that's when it started to hurt. Yeah, like tighten it here. So he told me like, yeah, it wasn't from you lifting it, it was from you going like this. So it was the celebration piece of it, not so much the lift. But I should always lift with my legs anyway, which is a problem I have. So I think that was a lesson in lifting with my legs when I moved the pin this weekend. And we got an extra ball. Hello. So in this Seance multi-ball, you want to spell Seance again, so hit those S-E-A-N-C-E stand-ups. That's how you get the jackpot. And magnets are going to be acting up, so watch out for that. Oh my goodness, gracious me. Need the E. Oh god! Almost dribbled that one back. What the hell is happening? Why do we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 balls? Woo! Okay, then. I don't like to cradle up in multi-ball, so if you're wondering why I'm not doing that. Only when it's situational, like that. I like to juggle. I am a juggling player. I think it's more fun that way. And if you're not playing pinball to have fun, you know, why are you playing it? Where's the super? Hold on. I don't think I've ever gotten this far in the multi-ball. That's the super? And we're in a mode. Let's go. Bullet catch mode. Incredible! I should get that sound bit. I need that sound bit. What's the timestamp? 26:30? 26:30. Incredible. That's the first time I've gotten that far to hear that.
Let's try that again.
This is still the first game, you guys. That's why I still have my headphones. Audio check game.
Whole bonus multiplier.
First part of Mylar on. Hey, there you go, Wild Dog. Get it, get it. Get the Mylars on. Protect your playfield. Majors in Canada, maybe get it soon. Yeah, if you like... Oh shit, that was not a nudgeable moment. I should have flipped. Sometimes you flip, sometimes you nudge. You gotta read it on this table. It's a crucial part of the game. The center post. Very underrated, because this game likes to drain down the center pretty often. But if you can work the center post, you'll be just fine. Ramrod, celebrations can be painful. Happens a ton while watching football. Yeah, you hurt yourself in a celebration play. Wild Dog loves the light show colors when it goes multiple in the game. Yeah, this game is freaking beautiful. I think you're right, Ramrod. To me, this game has the light show on this game is very underrated. Just look at, I mean, I appreciate the setup already, the way it's themed, because... Oh, I still have this on, it's glaring. Hey Google, turn off Houdini light. Because up there is well lit, like it's a stage, and then down here it's dark, I think on purpose, because it's kind of like the audience. But it's also the spooky part of the game. This game, from the bottom half of this game, gives me very Haunted Mansion vibes, which I love watching every Halloween, the Disney movie. And then the top half gives me like Greatest Showman vibes, you know, like circus, theater, Broadway. And that's why I love the theme of this game so much. It's a 10 out of 10 for me on theming. Alright, so... Oh shit, we're still on ball 1, extra ball. Oh my goodness. That was an excellent ball 1. 1 billion points. Alright, let's go for gold. Let's get Grand Champ before we give this back. We're already on the high score 4 on this. So if we get anything higher, it'll knock ourselves out. So we'll get 1. We'll need at least 2.4 million, I think I put up for that one. So let's set our goal for 5 million. No, that's pretty high. Let's say 3 million realistically, but 5 million as the reach. That should get us a high score 1, I think. Because the Grand Champ is like 7 million, high score 1 is like 3. High score 1 and 2 are like 3. High score 3 and 4 are like 2. So if we can get 5, that's pretty solid. We'll be on here for a while. Okay. Until they decide to reset the score, I guess, or sell it. I think they're gonna sell it. I'm gonna try to go for this skill shot, which I've never been able to do. But I think you need to flip into it, not plunge it, because it's too soft if you plunge it. See? Well, I missed, but you see how slow it was going? Is that it? Nope. It hit a switch, so it like shut off that timer. Incredible! 2641. Thank you, Wild Dog. I appreciate you. When I go back, that's gonna make it harder to easier to find. 1 billion. All right. Shoot for the stars, right? Shoot for the sun, because if you miss, you'll land in the stars. Is that the saying? Something like that? Free, 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 free! I'm with it. I like where your head's at, Ramrod. This is why we're friends. Alright, let's try to hit through the stage alley to get 2 times scoring in this mode. Ah, damn it. My goal is to really practice my aim.
The lock is lit again. Go for it.
Shit. Come on. Oh, so interesting. When light lock is lit on that hook shot, I don't need to make it all the way through, just a little bit. Kind of like the katana snick. Alright, from here, let's just lock that. Man, I am just nailing that shot whenever I want to. That's so nice. This game is really fun if you can make the shots. I think that's why people don't find it fun. You just need more time on it, honestly. Because I barely played this game before I was able to swap for this. I'll shut up so you can hear this.
There's a love interest in need of rescuing. Help Houdini escape the water wheel by shooting the spinner.
Shoot the spinner, alright? That's what we gotta do. But yeah, before I was able to trade for this, or swap for this for like a month, I've only played this maybe like twice on 2 occasions. One being at Pintastic, New England, at the Pinball Expo near me, maybe in 2019. And the second time when I was at... Yep, that's a center post. The second time was... Get the spinner. Alright, let me get a spinner real quick.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Damn it! That was our last chance right there. Because, you know, pinball 1 second is a lot longer than Earth second. But yeah, so the first time I played this was at Pintastic 2019. The second time I played this, and only other time, was at Sunshine Laundromat in New York City, which is a great spot. It's like a speakeasy. It's behind a laundromat. And they have like such a great variety of pins, and I love that place. And I remember that was my only time there because I was visiting my friend who lived in New York at the time. And, oh, hook it in. And he took me there because he's into pinball as well. Because he grew up with a getaway in his house. So anyway, he took me there, we had a good time, and then what happened? Oh, right when we were leaving, when they were closing, they like brought in a brand new pinball machine they were unboxing, and it was a Jersey Jack Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, we're here for the 6:30 showing of the disappearing, reappearing crab. Thank you. I will be checking your tickets. Please have them ready. Thank you. Thank you. Show your tickets, please. Ma'am, tickets. And how about this little guy? How old is he? He's 3? Okay, he's free. How about you, sir? You have your ticket? Oh, you're with her. Okay, got it. Alright, you guys down there, you have your tickets? Okay, great. Alright, thank you. Okay, the show's about to begin. In 3, 2, 1... How dragged out was that bit? Ah, damn it! I really wanted that off the post transfer. Post transfer into it. That would have been really good for my ego. Shut up, cret! Okay. Let's try to get this hook. I keep getting stuffed by the pops, man. Oh, hello. Sure, that sounds good to me. We Buy Pinball, how are you? Welcome in, good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you're having a good Thursday.
2 balls are now locked.
Cheers. We Buy Pinball, welcome in. Hope you found a good seat. There's not a bad seat in the house. If you need anything, let me know. I'll take care of you personally. Real Linoleum only played it at Pintastic 2019. Yep, so we probably played it the same day. 3 plays was definitely not enough to try it. No, absolutely not. I've been to Sunshine Laundromat as well. Lots of fun. Yeah. We Buy Pinball knows how awesome that place is. They're on Instagram too, and I'm sure they post videos and stuff. If you're interested in a little sneak peek. If you ever want a sneak peek at a pinball location, I would advise finding them on Instagram. That is the best place to find pinball content for any location. If, you know, provided they're good at posting those things. So there's a few I follow that post really good content that I've been to. I usually follow places after I visited them. I kind of, you know, I treat it kind of like a Pokemon gym badge. It's like I've been there, I played some things, maybe put a high score up, and then I follow them on Instagram. That's like my gym badge. I don't know. That's how I look at it. I like to make life fun. I mean, life is all about perspective. God damn it! F!
Houdini in, the man from beyond.
Who was that? Ramrod redeemed Wild Dog, which one was that again? Show us a hidden talent?
Let the show begin.
Alright. I still haven't found a way to limit it. We're good for one of those each stream. I think that'll be the one. Now be honest, Whose dog or cat at home reacted to my screen? Raise your hand. Whose dog or cat reacted to that screen? Because usually someone in chat's cat or dog reacts to that. They love it. I'll try to get the milk can multiplier I need.
No cigar.
We buy pin. That's a perfect emote for screens. Oh, get up there. Nope, not enough. Oh, I forgot to put the countdown for intermission. Let me do that after this game. It's because we're still on our first game. This is our first game. And I would like to credit this to Wild Dog Arcade for being here as soon as I started my stream, you know? If you're ever blessed to get someone showing up to your stream right when you started, that is a very rare occurrence. So I'm gonna credit it to that for sure. Wild Dog starting the stream off, showing some love right away. That's why we're doing so well. Through your love and support is what makes me, try harder and makes me want to be a better player for you, buddy. For you and everyone else here. I don't do this for me. I do this to not let you guys down. That's pretty much how honestly, that's how I lead my whole life. Like, my whole life has not been about doing things for me. It's more about... So, like, when growing up, my parents are divorced. So I grew up with my dad. And I know my dad worked really hard to, give me a good life. And, it's tough being a single parent. So my whole motivation growing up was always to make him proud. It was less about, for me, and more about him because I see him work so hard. So, yeah. So I think that kind of stuck with me. And from then, like, anytime I, try to do well at anything, it's really to, make other people proud. Damn it! Shit! My straw! Ugh. My straw fell out of my cup onto the floor. But you know what? It should be fine. It just needs a little wipe down. I'm not afraid anymore. You know why? Because last Friday, you know what happened last Friday? I got my COVID vaccine. And since then, I felt so invincible. I've been licking doorknobs. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that non-vaccinated. But I will say one of the best perks, if not the best perk about getting your COVID vaccine is peace of mind. Like, I have so much more confidence to, do anything. Like, walk around, go order food, and, just, because before I was vaccinated, most people probably, everyone knows, living in this pandemic world, you're just paranoid all the time. Like, you're hand sanitizing every time you touch something, So it's a mental stress. But once you're vaccinated, you, don't even sweat that anymore. And it opens up more opportunities, too, because I haven't taken the public transportation train all pandemic. But now that I'm vaccinated, I'm not afraid to do that, to, go to more places, because my wife has our only car to get around. I am planning to get my own car soon, later this year, especially since we have a baby on the way in September. Our first kid, so I need to look up some Teslas and do test drives and things like that. And that's what I'm looking to get. Electric, baby. Boogie, woogie, woogie. So the walk-in worked for you? Sorry? Oh, for the vaccine. Yes. I found a place near me that did walk-in. Oh, because you were there when I talked about it last time, right? Yeah, so my dad found out from my uncle-in-law about this walk-in place, and he's been trying to look for 2 months, him and my stepmom. And then they heard about it, and they went to do it, and they got it, within an hour. So they told me about it, so the next morning, I went to do it, and I got it. I got there 8:30 a.m., they opened up at 9, and I was out of there by 10. It was amazing. And I got the Johnson, so it's one hit wonder. And now I'm vaccinated. And the only thing I felt was, So that Friday night, I got it in the morning, right? That Friday night, right when I was about to go to bed, first of all, it made me a little tired, so I got sleepy earlier than I normally would on a Friday night. Normally on Friday nights, I would stay up to like 3 a.m. because, you know, I can. And, but that night, I got tired at like 11 p.m. We did do a lot that day, too, so. And we got a raid.
Work for minimum wage.
Can't hear it because this is overpowering it, but MPT3K, thank you so much for the raid with 19 people. How you doing? How was your run on hoops? Hoop, there it is. Hoop, there it is. Welcome in everybody. My name is Kret. This is Houdini Pinball. We have this machine for only 2 more days. Right now and tomorrow night, where we will actually welcome in our friends Cosmic Cottage Arcade and Ramrod 215, who also stream pinball. They're going to be over here flipping this with me on tomorrow night's stream. I don't normally stream Friday nights. I normally stream Thursday night, which you're here for that. And on Sundays, I've started to stream Pokemon Go IRL, Adventuring the World, which has been a lot of fun. 1 p.m. Eastern to around 4:20. And then Thursday night, 6 to 9 on pinball. So that's a little bit about me. I was just talking to chat about getting my COVID vaccine. So to recap, if anyone's interested, let me try to sum it up in as quickly as possible. Time me. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, so my dad and stepmom, right? They've been trying to get a COVID vaccine appointment for like 2 months. And they had no luck. But he heard from my uncle-in-law that there's a place that does walk-in. So they went to try it. They got there at 8 a.m. They opened at 9. They were in and out by 10. They told me about it. This was last Thursday, by the way. They told me about it. I decided to go the next morning, Friday. So I got there at 8:30. I was like 4th in line. By the time the doors opened at 9, you know, some families cut in, whatever. So I was like 8th in line. And then I got in and out. I almost got rejected because I had to circle why I'm in the priority. Basically, I'm a smoker with moderate to severe asthma, if anyone asks, okay? So you guys got my back, right? Smoker with moderate to severe asthma. Cough, cough. So, I got in and out by 10, and I got the Johnson vaccine. So they like injected me. They gave me a timer to wait 15 minutes, and then I was free to go. Came back home, went to work, finished my day, ran some more errands, and that night, right before I was going to bed, I usually stay up to like 3 a.m. because it's Friday, and I don't have a kid yet, but I will in September. So it got me tired before then, so by 11 p.m. instead of 3 a.m., my usual Friday night shenanigans, because I love to hang out and watch Mutterfutter on Friday nights. Shout out to you, buddy. I see you in chat. And so I fell asleep at 11. And I felt a little feverish, you know, but I actually slept really well that night. The next morning I woke up fine, and yeah, that's what happened. We good? We caught up? Johnny? Hello? The one Bobo? Hello? Tracy from Outer Spacey, what's up? Excuse me, my name is Tracy from Outer Spacey. Not Stacy or Lacey or Basie. It's Tracy. Just Tracy. How many flips do you have on this? Have you qualified? Nope, not yet. Getting my Avengers on Saturday, but I have been studying up on the film. So watch out, you guys. I'm gonna be a late entry. Okay, we're on ball 3. This is still our first game. It's been 45 minutes. Alright, let me try to wrap this up. Let's try to go for this one. Ah, damn it. Nope. Hit a switch. I think. Do it. Top row pinball. Hit me, Yvonne. Top row pinball. Ooh, yeah. Thank you for the follow, brother.
In the Man from Beyond,
How was that? Did I do you proud? Or was that cringe? Was that a little cringe? That felt kind of cringe when I did it. I think it was cringe. We'll let that rest. But Top Rope Pinball, thank you so much for the follow. I too am a wrestling fan, so I appreciate you and the content you put out. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, right? Thank you for being here. If you're wondering, my favorite wrestler is Shawn Michaels, Heartbreak Kid. Oh, Shawn. Think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. Oh, it is dark in here. Who turned out the lights, man? Oh, you did not see that Lazarus, did you? Crazy down here. Hit. Endless hit. Oh, I lost one. Alright, I think this is way more than 65 flips, so this isn't gonna work, you guys. This isn't gonna work.
Ball ready.
Alright, what I missed? Let me read up on people's reactions to my poor attempt at a wrestling imitation. Yep, I can't ask anyway. Layout looks good, needs some better lighting. I use extremes. Yes, I was actually considering getting what are those fancy schmancy ones called? Pin stadiums? I was considering that. I do have this light here, and it's charging. I kinda am not trying too hard to get... Hey Google, turn on Houdini light. One more time. So I have this, right? But it glares. Which is why it's not working, which is why I leave it off. Hey Google! Hey Google! Turn off Houdini light. Google? Hey, Google! Hey, Google! Turn off Houdini light! But I have this, but the battery's charging. Actually, one of them is done, so I'll get it after this game. Oh yeah, brother. Nice. Oh yeah. No, that was 100% on point. Oh, thank you, Johnny. How you doing, man? Welcome back. Good to see you, bro. How are you? HBK, I'll do intro next stream for you. Oh, that would be an honor if you would do an HBK intro just for me. I'll look out for that. When would I see that so I can plan it? I will show up for sure. How's the rotator cuff? So I saw my physical therapist about it on Tuesday. So now it doesn't hurt as much in this. Oh, there it is. So right now it hurts up here, but he worked on it behind here, so it's not as bad back there. So we're getting better. Plus, I have to move pinball machines this weekend, you know, so I've been trying to... My goal for this stream is to not hurt myself, so I'm not gonna celebrate too extraneously or anything like that, okay? So keep me in check, you guys. Pin Stadium Extremes, yeah, exactly. Damn it, Google. Hey, Google. I shouted at my Google, didn't help. Nope. Thank you for having my back, you guys, but... It's just one of those things I gotta, you know, I gotta tell Google myself. You know, I said I'll try not to hurt myself celebrating. At this rate, I don't think there's going to be much celebrating happening. Although that's a pretty solid score. The replay score on this is 500,000. And anything over 1 million, I'd say is good. The high score 4 on this, which I put up last stream, first time I put a high score on this game, on this copy, was 2.4 million. We had like 1.1 million after ball 1 with an extra ball, but then I got distracted and I was too busy having a good time like a sucker that I didn't score well. But that's life, right? That's how it goes. You're either having fun or you're doing well, I guess. But if you're having fun, you're doing well, right? So why not go that route, I say. Okay. Well, we're done with our first game 50 minutes later. Okay. So let me put these headphones away and we can really start playing. All right. Oh, I'm a little tight up here. Okay. Oh, right. I need to put the countdown on
Teach you
stream.
magic.
How much time till 7:30? 37 minutes. So I usually do an intermission halfway through the stream, so at around 7:30, that's when we pop open a snack from the Japan crate, and we try it. And Michelle, my wife, makes an appearance, who is pregnant with our first child, and I think she's finally gonna play tonight, you guys. This is gonna be the night because we're returning this in 2 days. She has to play tonight, right? Because all those other times she said no, she just want to play. Always a struggle. So let me set this timer. 7:30 is in about 36 minutes. Intermission. Start. There we go. So when that timer's up, we're gonna have an intermission. That's when you use the bathroom, get a snack, get a drink, whatever. Try some snacks with us. Okay. And all right. First of all, let me get the light up here so I can fix that darkness. See,
Time for some
if
magic.
this were a few days ago, this would hurt reaching up here. So my shoulder is getting better. So there's a little bit of a glare from this, but at least you can see the flipper now. Yeah, that works, right? Good enough for me. Get yourself a massage. It's funny you say that, Johnny, because so Michelle's birthday is her 30th birthday. My wife, Michelle, is in May, and I just the other day booked a last trip for us.
Time for some magic.
Hamburglar Hunk, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? I appreciate you. Welcome in. I'm Kret. This is Houdini Pinball, right? Thank you for the follow, man. And or madam. Oh, see, I don't understand this. I think this battery's faulty because I bought 2 batteries for this. This one says it's fully charged, and then it just went out. So I think this one is a bum. I think the other one we have better. What was I trying to say earlier? Oh yeah.
Shooter to start.
So I booked a baby moon. So honeymoon days are over. I called every trip that I took with Michelle a honeymoon since we got married. So we took 3 honeymoons. But now we have a baby moon, our last trip before the kid arrives, right? And instead of flying, we're gonna drive. We're going to Vermont for 3 nights. We're gonna stay at the Equinox. We're gonna check out Pastime Pinball, which I hear is a great pinball pilgrimage spot with like hundreds of machines. So I'll be there on the first weekend of May. And at the Equinox, there's also a spa, and I'm really excited to get a massage there. And they also have like prenatal massages for her too, so I think we're gonna splurge on those.
Use the
So
shooter to
yes,
start.
I thought about talking about that because Johnny mentioned getting a massage. So pretty soon. What's the beverage of the evening? I have some Kraken rum, the last of it. So it's good for one more round after intermission. And I mixed it with some cold coffee, vanilla, in an NEPL glass, of course, with ice, and a Deadpool straw. You spin my head right round, like a record, baby, right, round. This is the Slurpee promo for the Deadpool 2 movie. Great straw to mix my drinks in.
What are you waiting for?
How's progress on the house? You saw some construction posts on Instagram a while. Yes, we redid our first floors because the first floor. Okay, first of all, if you guys are new to my stream, this may be a lot of information because there is a lot going on in my life right now, and I try to keep you guys in the loop who are interested. So if you ask a question, I will do my best to answer it. That's just how we do it here. We play pinball sometimes. No, but I can talk while I flip, right? I can talk while I flip. So let me just read that question and dive into that. How's the progress on the house? Okay, so check it out. I live in a 2-family house, right?
Very skilled.
I live upstairs with my wife, and downstairs used to be her sister, who is currently planning her wedding, and my wife is the maid of honor at her wedding. And her wedding got postponed due to COVID, the pandemic. So her wedding is in June this year now, and I think it's really gonna happen this time because, you know, people are getting vaccinated, things are opening up. So great. But since then, they moved out. They moved out of the first floor like last month. So Michelle and I bought out the whole house. So now we own both floors. We own second and first. So after they moved out, we redid the floors like a week or two ago. 2 rooms, 2 staircases. We ripped out the carpet, polished, and sanded, polished it. So the next thing I need to do is I need to add the trim between the wall and the floor to cover the gaps. Whatever, you know. And my dad was here last Wednesday. I took last Wednesday off to try to help with stuff around the house. So that's how we installed these light fixtures, right? We were able to do that. We bought paint to do the staircase, the sides parts. But we didn't get to do the trim because he needed to bring a bigger van, I found out. So next time we're going to do that. Once we do that, then we can furnish it and move stuff in. And you know, my wife is pregnant with our first kid right now. Due date September. And so, you know, I definitely don't want her, even though she wants to help lifting things and stuff. So it's going to be pretty much me and my dad doing that stuff. So I got to find out the next time I can get a day off work to do that. But it's April, and I just took last Wednesday off, so it's going to be a while. Plus, I'm already planning to take 420 off for myself. That's a personal day, personal holiday. And that falls on a Tuesday. We just got through announcing our pregnancy on April Fool's Day because I'm silly like that. So all my family knows, all my friends know, anyone who asks will know. And that's where we are. Okay? Yeah, I think that covers everything in as little words as possible. Sorry. But at least I flipped through it, right? I don't know how I did, but I flipped. How did I do? 71! That is garbage! And we still, people are still here. Great, okay, so you're interested in that stuff. That is awesome. Yeah. So Hooli asked me, if given the chance, would you stream at Pintastic? Oh, absolutely. Why? Are you running Pintastic? If you would love, I would love, it would be an honor if I got an invite to stream on any location. I think that says a lot about, you know, people's respect for your ability to captivate an audience, I guess. Because what I realized about pinball streaming, if anyone wants to get into pinball streaming, here's my tip. Do it. It can be daunting at first because it's new, but you know, growth is uncomfortable. So if you're uncomfortable, it's good. You know, use that as motivation. If you guys look at my first stream compared to now, it evolved a lot. And I just started streaming pinball in May last year, 2020. It was kind of a pandemic activity, but then I found out I really love doing it, mainly for the social interaction, like this right here, which is why I always get distracted from playing pinball to actually make a connection and have a conversation with you guys. And so, you know, that's why I love to address everything in chat. Always address everything in chat, good or bad, because it shows who you are as a person. If you can handle trolls gracefully, that is major points. Yes. Where was I going with this? I don't know. But anyway, if I get an invite to stream on location, I will definitely do it. Happily. So, yeah, just moment appreciation. Thank you guys for being here. Hanging out. Otherwise, it would just be me playing Houdini. Which isn't so bad either, but as you guys know, pinball is way more fun with friends, right? So, cheers, friends.
You seem to be sitting here for a
Hope you enjoy your time here. Alright, where were we? I'm sure I'm pretty behind on chat right now. Let me just catch up real quick. It's the final countdown. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Oh wait, I just remembered something. I think Ramrod redeemed a channel point earlier that I never satisfied. I'm so sorry. Ramrod, I'm pretty sure you redeemed Show a Hidden Talent, right? That's the 3rd time it's ever been redeemed. That was a custom channel point. If you guys save up 9,001 channel points, you can request a custom channel point. So all those three 1,000 redemptions you see under people's names, Ramrod 215, Wild Dog Arcade, and Mutterfutter, those are because they redeemed the 9001 one. So when you do that, you can request anything, and I'll make that your 1,000-point redemption in your name, right? So my point being, Ramrod redeemed Wild Dogs earlier, which was to, what was that one? Show us a hidden talent. Hidden talent. Before, I've done a spider pose, I've juggled. Oh! I can whisper, or not whisper, I can whistle the tune of Sandstorm by Darude. You know the that one. But I may be out of breath because I've been drinking. But let's try it.
Who leaves Atlantis off the maps?
Who keeps the Martians under wraps?
We do.
Johnny Demonic, thank you so much for the 69 bits, my man. Cheers to you. All right, let me do the let me do that channel point redemption real quick. Okay, ready? Whistling Sandstorm by Darude. I don't know if that's loud enough. Is that too loud? Should I back up?
Use the shooter to start.
Faster.
Faster? Okay. Woo! I'm getting out of breath. Alright, that's all you get. Oh, and you're just in time for the 7 o'clock showing of the disappearing, reappearing cred. So let me get you guys back in 3, 2, 1, snap. Oh, I missed the timing on that. Whoops. There you go. Alright, that's done. We're good on that. Alright, Ramrod, hope you got your money's worth. How do you have so many channel points, man? Stop supporting me so much. That's what... I'm just kidding. I appreciate you, Ramrod. But limit 1 per stream. I still can't figure out how to do it in the settings, but I'm manually limiting you. One per stream, okay? Give other people a chance. Because I'm going to run out of hidden talents. Next thing you know, all my talents are unhidden. Alright, let me just... You know what? Can someone please redeem the Mutterfutter channel redemption? Because that's the one that says, okay, for my request, Cred stops playing and reads chat for 2 minutes, because that's already what I'm doing. You know what? I'm gonna trigger it myself. Mutterfutter.
Honestly, don't you read?
Okay. Final countdown. Mylar now on the pin. Woo. Alright. Congratulations, Wild Dog. You did that a while ago, but congratulations nonetheless. Top Row Pinball. Woo. Wish I could say. Need dinner. Alright. Well, Top Row Pinball. Oh, wish I could stay. Top Row Pinball. Thank you for coming in, hanging out. I'm looking forward to the HBK entrance next time. If I don't catch it live, I will at least review the VOD. Let me know. I mean, I see you on the Pin Clash Discord, right? So I'll add you and we can chat about it. I definitely want to see that. Let's see. Get yourself some Ben & Jerry's. I do have Ben & Jerry's in the fridge, actually. I don't know the context of that. Did I miss why I should get Ben & Jerry's? Ben & Jerry's are the realest. I support them. They really spoke out about hate. Being anti-hate. So, you know, Ben & Jerry's, they got a place in my fridge. That's for sure. Kraken is good shit. Yeah, it's the heavy rum. It's the heavy rum, you guys. If you guys never had Kraken rum, it is 94 proof. So it's stronger than your usual 80 proof liquors, spirits. So it hits you pretty hard. So yeah, I'm almost done with my first cup of it. One shot in here with a can of Coke coffee, right? So things are popping. Topper Pinball, sweet tea vodka for the win, deep eddies. Oh, so that's your drink of choice. Alright, I have not tried that, but I do enjoy sweet tea, and I'm sure I would enjoy a sweet tea beverage. Tracy says congrats on the pregnancy, I presume. Thank you, we're excited. We're very excited. Johnny asks, are you going to miss this game, or do you prefer AIQ? I'll miss this game for sure, but I felt like I got a good amount of time on it, you know? This definitely is a pin that I would consider for my collection. If it wasn't for Pin Clash, I honestly would probably still have this for longer, probably another month before I switch back. But because of Pin Clash and I see it as a great opportunity for us, I need to get that back, you know what I mean? Like, if we can do well in Pin Clash, I think that's like a quick, easy win to like make a name for ourselves and boost up there. So that's one of the reasons why I get it back. It's all about opportunity, and those don't come too often. You gotta capitalize on it, you know? Not just on pinball, but on anything in life. So yeah. Love it. Everyone's being friendly. That's great to see. PR Thunder in the house. What's up, Jose? Team Cosmic Cottage Cred. How you doing? Pinball streaming step 1. Have a table. Yeah, that's definitely, you need a pinball to stream pinball, right? You can make your own. Johnny with the 69, thank you again, buddy. Nice. Na 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 not na 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 na. My boy in the studio recording this fire synth line. Yeah, right? When I pulled the mic down and everything. A+. You recorded a covers album. Oh, I'm glad. I'm 400 away from making my own. Oh, PR Thunder! Hope you're thinking about what you want it to be. Also, when you request what it is, make sure you think about how you're typing it, because however you type it when you redeem it is what I'm going to copy and paste into it, as you may have seen for the Mutter Futter, Wild Dog Arcade, and Ramrod ones. So, I mean, keep it, you know, PG-13, I'll say, because I don't know if kids are watching. Although, I will say what's interesting is, by the way, we're caught up on chat, so I'm going to put this chair away and get back to it. What I will say is, since I'm streaming Pokemon Go on Sundays now, we're tapping into a new market, right? And the goal is always the same for us, to promote pinball. And I think that comes with streaming other things. And then when they follow you from another game, like Pokemon Go I do on Sundays, then maybe they'll pop in on a Thursday night stream, which has happened. My point being, I think I've gotten some kids, or like younger audience, in my Pokemon Go stream. You can just kind of tell, right? By the way they chat, by the way they use emotes, how friendly they are, their syntax and grammar. So it made me think about like how I should create my content. I'm gonna kind of stray away from the profanity a little bit, just turn it down a little bit, not completely. PG-13, right? You can say fuck once a stream, and that was it. No more F-bombs from here on out. Otherwise, it's gonna be rated R. Right now, we're safe within the PG-13. I can say shit all I want. Crap, oops, crap! PG-13. So my point being, now that my audience, I'm realizing, is growing, branching out to be a little younger, a little more of a range, I gotta be more conscious on that. I mean, I guess it's good practice too, especially when I have a baby on the way. Just like, you know, less profanity, or being a better role model, I guess. So yeah. How are we doing? 18 minutes till intermission? Why don't I just bottoms up this? Alright, cheers you guys. Thanks for listening through all the BS. You guys are still here, and that means a lot to me, because, you know, as I've always say, you guys can literally do anything with your time. Anything at all in the world. Yet, you're here hanging out, playing pinball with us, and I am humbled by your presence, so bottoms up. And I think we will finish this bottle after intermission, which is what that countdown is. By the way, the person who cheers the most bits of the week, you can probably see it in chat, the bits leader of the week will get to choose what snack we try when we get to intermission and try Japan Crate snack. So right now, Johnny Demonic is undisputedly in the lead with 69 bits. So I'll throw that out there. So So we have 17 minutes.
Who needs to
Oh,
let this
Wild
off
Dog
the
taking that
maps?
spot
Who
right
keeps
away.
Martians on their rafts?
Johnny's stream would last about 30 seconds without a blue line streak. Yeah, instant rated R, right? Wild Dog, thank you so much for the 200 bits. You really want to choose the snack, huh? I love it. Okay. Alright, let's do some pinball. Let's do some pinball. Milk can multiplier, okay, on the E. Another pinball streaming tip, I will say, more as a do as I say, not as I do, is always be flipping. Always be flipping. If you can talk, is fine, but as long as you're still flipping, right? Which is a poor example of what I just did, but you know, that's what you should strive for. That's what I should strive for. Because you know, you don't know who's watching your stream, if they're here for the conversation.
Who needs to let this off the maps?
Who keeps the Martians on
So
their
your
rafts?
best bet is to do both. Oh, we got a bit war going on.
Most impressive.
PR Thunder getting on the board with 69 bits as well. Thank you, Jose. 69 bits, nice. All right, let's get some Houdini popping. While we have this, I want to get better at aiming our shots. So we're gonna use this as our training grounds, you know. These tight ass shots and the jugglings. I wonder when the bit leadership like refreshes, you know, because right now on the standings for my chat, I think it rotates weekly, so it'll always show a new bit leader every week, every time I stream this on Thursday, pretty much. But I don't know what day exactly or what time it like resets. Does anyone know? Like when does the weekly leadership on Twitch reset? Whatever it is, I'm sure it's in Pacific time because I think Twitch is a West Coast company, right? Ah, damn it! You bastard! Had to do it. Yeah, absolutely. You gotta do it, Johnny knows the vibes. 69, dudes! Oh, I wish I had more drink, but we're pretty close. 50 minutes. Okay. Let's keep it popping.
Take your seats.
Taking that. Oh, God! Ball save. Hello.
Good job.
Ball save, right? Where's the ball? Uh-oh. I'm about to get ripped off right before your eyes. There's no ball. I need to get this game back before I break it. Kick out the ball, damn it! There it is. Okay, as we were. Alrighty then. Let's get that E. Let's see. We can get an N and an A, then we can set up that multi-ball. Whee! Spin-a-rooney! Spin-a-rooney! That's a trunk lock. One of my favorite features on this game.
Houdini, a secret service agent going after a gang of counterfeiters. And as in all Houdini movies, there's a love interest in need of rescuing.
This vaudeville music is so silly. That's what it makes me do every time. Just do a little jaunty little jig. It's a good time. It's a light-hearted piano tune. Hey. Ho. Ha. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, what? Did I already, like, get that multi-ball or something? It's harder. Oh, magnets. Magnets, how do they work? Ball save.
10, 9.
What are you counting me down for, man? Be cool. Is that what you want? You want an orbit? You One orbit shot. You got it. Now what? Oh, damn it! I just dunked it on myself. Oh, that's right. Don't injure myself. Gotta be careful. I'm not as young as I used to be. I'm 30 now. Man, so I turned 30 years old last November, right? So I'm about 5 months into being 30, and I've already injured myself twice. The first time, I think it was in January or February, I was taking the trash out. I got a recycling bin and a trash bag on top, right? Monday night, that's when I do it. And when I took my first step off the front steps, I slipped and I landed on my right side, like on the steps. And I just like, bam! And so I landed on my shoulder and, you know, my back took some impact. Luckily, my head didn't hit it, so I was just like this, but I think it gave me whiplash because my neck hurt for like the next week. It was hard to sleep. Yeah, so that happened. And then when I fell, it was one of those falls that was pretty bad where you had to lie there for like 5 minutes, you know? It's the kind of fall where if someone was around, they would come up to you and be like, oh my god, are you okay? But luckily no one was there, so I didn't have to deal with that. Because I would have just been like, yeah, I just need to lie here for a little bit and let the pain subside. And then when I got up, I had to add insult to injury, I had to pick up all the trash and put it back and then do that. So I came back in the house, right? And my wife was like, what took you so long? I heard like a bam. I was like, yeah, I busted my ass on the steps. It's icy out there, you should be careful. And that's when I knew she was pregnant, right? Before we announced it. So this was probably February. So yeah, since then, the middle of my back is still a little pinchy. And my neck hurt, like this side, I think. And so I saw my physical therapist for that. And then last week, when I lifted the pin and I went like this, I pulled the right side of me. So last week was that April or March? One of those. So I hurt myself twice this year already. And so now it's still a little kinky up here. But I'm supposed to move pinball machines this weekend, so wish me luck. And now for my new trick, I will now get ripped off. Exactly, Wild Dog. The side art in this gray, yeah, isn't it? It's very thematic. And I think this is a mod. But I think it's one of those mods that everyone has who has a Houdini. The same with these flipper covers, these gears. Very steampunk, right? Oh wait, is that a Ravenclaw jacket? Yes it is. Ravenclaw. I'm repping my house. I took the official Pottermore quiz to know I'm in the Ravenclaw house. My Patronus is a husky, and something about whatever my wand is, but whatever. Which is why I somewhat am seriously considering getting a husky. My wife Michelle is in Hufflepuff house, and her Patronus is a white mare, I think, so a horse, white horse. So yeah, ask her about it when she gets here in about 8 minutes. I hope she remembered. I think she knows, That's our new routine. Who's in the bit leader right now? I think it's... Oh, shit. No! I think it's Wild Dog, right? Yeah, Wild Dog in the lead with 200 bits. Johnny and PR Thunder time 69. Alright. Soon enough, you guys. 8 minutes. We're trying a new snack. We'll finally get to play a game with Michelle. Yes! Finally! She is, So our due date is September 30th. So that means she is 3.5 months pregnant. So we are just in our second trimester right now. As you guys may or may not know, when you're pregnant, you don't usually announce it until you're in the second trimester. So like 3 months in, it's kind of like a good bad juju kind of thing. So you don't want to jinx it, right? Announcing it too early. So pretty much I knew since the beginning of the year, but we didn't announce it till April 1st. Wow, that was a cool pop plunge into that. Let's start the show. Indian needle trick. This is the Switch Frenzy one.
Glass of needles and thread, and then I will pull the needles from my mouth.
Do you guys know your Harry Potter houses? Have you ever taken that quiz? If you haven't, you should do it and let me know. Just look up Pottermore. Look up Pottermore sorting hat. Make an account. Find out answer some questions, personality questions. Find out your house and your Patronus, and let me know what that is. Because I am always curious. I think the last family Zoom call I did, that's what we all did. We all took the quiz. Well, I already knew what mine is, but people who didn't know. Oh! Damn it! I thought I was gonna pop that back in. Scraped my finger a little bit. All right, I don't want to injure myself. Sometimes you get caught up in the Kraken rum, you know what I'm saying? The Kraken. Fear the Kraken. It numbs you. And you feel like you can do anything. Especially when you're dressed like a pirate magician. Johnny is Slytherin and Patronus is absent. You drink your Patronus, don't judge me. You cannibal. Not Slytherin, eh? Could be great. Mother, father.
Now showing at the API Theater, Houdini in, the man from beyond.
Not Slytherin, not Slytherin. Oh man. The rum is setting in, you guys. I can't. Right, this is good. This is good handicap training. Training with weights, right? Training with weights. The idea is if you can do well with handicaps, you can do well without them. Pirate magician, damn. He released the Kraken. I unleash it! Almost! Just wait till after intermission where we finish this. Then the Kraken will be here. Alright? I wonder what's for dinner tonight. I think I suggested Chimerican food. Chinese American food. Take out like pork fried rice kind of deal. But I don't know if that's what Michelle wants. And that's pretty much what we go after. But I think Michelle always like never knows what she wants. Most of the time her meals are just unsatisfying anyway, so she just wants to not have to choose. Which I can understand. Unless she really knows what she wants, then she'll tell me, you know what I mean? Otherwise she'll be like, what do you want? Always struggle. It was already a struggle before she was pregnant. Now we're definitely having a hard time picking our meals. Oh god. Oh no. Shoot orbits. Ah, damn it. That was poor decision making. I felt like we didn't do a lot of different modes tonight. We just did this kind of the same ones that were at the mercy of the randomness, right? We didn't really choose the video mode, or which is where you can get an extra ball. Oh. Oh, damn it. Oh, never mind. Just kidding. It's all part of the plan. Make the game think it's got me. Oh, look at these Newton cradle effect over here. You got 2 balls in that spin. Ah, damn it. Lost one. Unnecessarily lost one. Oh shit, magnets. How do they work? Whoa! Shit! Shut the door! Shut the window, I don't care! Oh, the stage is actually set up for the King of Cards video mode. That's nice.
The show is about to begin.
Reckless Gryffindor right here. Oh yeah, Jose, is that yours? Is that official? Just stupid bravery. Oh my god! Oh, that's what I get for insulting Godric. Godric Gryffindor. Alrighty. Dude looks like a lady, man. Dude looks like a lady. Got a couple minutes. And then we'll find out if things are things. Do one more game.
Welcome, Magician 1.
Alright, okay.
Anyone else want in?
Oh. Damn it. Straight to the stream. That should be a secret skill shot right there, you know what I mean? I should have gotten points for that. Missed opportunity. Come on. It's like you guys ever play Keno, which is kind of like bingo? It's like a gambling game. So like you would buy a ticket, and you would get paid out based on the number of numbers you hit from the randomizer. But you can also get paid out if none of the numbers hit at all, which I have done once. And I was going for that because, you know, I like memes. And I was so happy when I actually got that reward. And you don't even get that much from it. You maybe get, it was like a $1 ticket. Maybe I won like $5 for not hitting any of the numbers. Not even one. If you hit one, you don't qualify. You have to hit at least 3 numbers out of like 6 maybe? It's kind of like a lottery, but like instant gratification. So you either have to hit at least 3 numbers or none. And I was going for the memes. So I wanted the none. And I actually hit none. So I spent like $1. I must have won like $3 or $5 back. Yeah, that was good. That's Keno. So if you ever, you might be able to find it if you go into, oh! The lights mean it's intermission time, you guys. It's intermission! We get it! Oh, because you were flickering.
I don't know what I did. I broke it.
They broke the lights, huh? Look at it go.
Now it's raining.
What are we doing for dinner?
I don't know. I just ate a beef patty, but it wasn't.
Oh, did you want... So you didn't want the Chimerican suggestion? We will let chat decide. Chat, what are you guys having for dinner? Or what should we have for dinner? We still have not yet ordered. Now is the time to order. Last call for bits. Otherwise, Wild Dog
How do I
Arcade.
change these lights?
Turn it off and on again.
Who, when Thawed tries to find his lost love, thought to be crazy, he ends up in an insane asylum.
Wild Dog, you get to choose the snack of the evening. Are you still around? Paging Wild Dog. There you go. Lights are back on.
To help him escape from the insane asylum.
I guess I should be done with this thing.
Stage and orbits to try to find him.
What you got there? Alright, it's intermission. Use the bathroom, have a snack, get a drink, whatever you guys want to do at this time. Oh, it's only ball 2. I'll just leave it just for the music.
Let the show begin.
Get rid of this. Okay. Here's a snack box. Oh. Here is a snack box. It's all about showmanship. We tried this, we tried this. We tried this, right? Or you did, because I can't, because it's almonds.
What are you waiting for?
Almond Joy. We tried this strawberry Kit Kat. That was delightful. Here's our options. Hey, buddy. Miso's here. He knows it's snack time. He's ready. Wild Dog Arcade, are you still in chat? Because you are the current leader of bits. If you're still here, you get to choose which snack we try. Otherwise, I'm going to go down the list. And Johnny will get to choose. Hang tight, Johnny. Your number may be drawn. You making a pizza there? I'll give you 30 seconds. Yes, Miso.
Shoot or get off.
Okay. You needy cat. I think he knows, like, whenever this is up here, it's snack time. So he wants his treats as well. Here you go. Miso, say hi to the people. He'll choose. I'll give him a few seconds. Where's Miso's treats? Here it is. Here you go, fatty. Alright. I think Wild Dog's no longer here. So, Johnny Demonic. Your choice, buddy. Are you here? Is Johnny Demonic here? Paging Johnny Demonic.
Get off.
Marco. Johnny going once? If not, we're gonna go down the list of PR Thunder 69. Give 30 seconds. Alright, let's see if you remember stuff. Okay, Miso. Ready? Turn. Miso. Turn. Turn, 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 turn. Turn. Turn, turn, turn. Turn. Turn, turn, turn. Good boy. Alright, Johnny's not here either. PR Thunder, are you around? Marco. PR Thunder is the third leading in bits this week with 69. Jose, are you still here? If so, you get to choose a snack of the night.
They all went to the bathroom.
They all went to the bathroom. You guys are doing intermission right. Alright, bye, Miso. Alright, then. Everyone's in the bathroom, huh? Okay. Alright, baby, you choose. Pregnant lady decides then, by default.
This one.
What do we got?
Use the shooter.
We are going with cola chewing candy. Ooh, this sounds fun. It's Japanese, how you know it's legit. But we have a little manual. What is it? Oh, it's over here. We have a little manual that describes what it is. And this is the cola chewing candy. That's this one. So this one says, oh, Coro Can Cola Soft Candy. Enjoy cola flavor in soft candy form with this pack containing 6 sweet and dark cola flavored soft candies. Ooh, that sounds fun. We love cola and their candies. Especially since she's pregnant, she can't have any caffeine cola. So you got the caffeine-free one, but now you can get the candy one. But let me bring our camera back. Dissipating, reappearing, crets in 3, 2, 1, snap. There it is. I timed it. I'm getting better at that. Alright. This is the one we're doing. Creepy eyes. Oh, right. And then I'll start the prediction. Alright, so when we try a new snack, we start a prediction. If you guys think our rating, the average between our ratings will be higher or lower than 8.0. For context, an 8.0 rating means it's good, and I would buy it. A 9.0 rating is like, this is great, I'm gonna go out of my way to find it and buy it. And then a 7.0 is like, this is good, but I wouldn't go out and buy it. I would accept it if someone offered it to me. So that's kind of where the threshold line is, okay? So we have that. So I'll queue up the prediction for your rating. This is where you can bet your channel points. This is a great way to earn channel points or lose them really quickly if you're a gambler like me.
Miso.
I usually bet everything. So let me set this up.
Miso, come here.
Prediction. Start prediction. Cret snack rating. What does this say?
You seem to be sitting here for a
Cret snack
month
rating.
of Sundays.
Alright, ready? 5 minutes. Alright, prediction is open, you guys. Go nuts. We're gonna be trying this and rating this. Time is it? 7:37? Okay. 5 minutes is like already.
Can we eat it while they rate?
Yeah. Actually, I can finish out this game too. I'm about to. I'll play with Miso on the screen. This is how you. Oh, he's gone. good. Who needs you? Hey, 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 Christinator, you're just in time. We're at intermission right now.
Smell it.
Poker face. Poker face. And at intermission on our Thursday night streams, you know, we try a new Japan crate snack, and then we rate it. So right now I have a prediction open and going on whether you think we're gonna rate it. The average rating between the both of us is pretty much higher or lower than 8.0.
First of all, this is what the picture says it looks like. Says it's gonna look like, and then this is what it actually looks like.
And an 8.0 rating means like, this is good, I'd buy it again. Ah, damn it. A 9.0 rating is like, this is really good, I'm gonna go out of my way to find it and buy it. A 7.0 rating is like, this is, you know, this is good, but I wouldn't buy it. I'll accept it if someone offered it to me. So that's kind of where the bar is at. And we're both gonna give our ratings, half ratings, and then we're gonna average it out. And that'll be the final result. So right now, predictions are open. You can bet your channel points. Jose, this is a great way for you to get over 9,001, so you can order your own custom if you're still going for that. Hey! No cats meowing down here. This is a meow-free zone. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. And I'm just playing out this ball. Hopefully by the time I'm done, I should be ready to go. But how are you, Kristen? Did you have a nice last day of the Easter egg event on Pokemon Go? I didn't get to walk out today. Thursday is my pinball day. I gotta keep my hobbies in balance, you know? And I think that's all I can really muster with my free time right now. Pokemon Go Sundays, pinball Thursdays, and between then, just, you know, general maintenance of the streams and the games. We got 420 on one end. How you both doing today? We're doing well. How you doing, babe?
I'm doing good.
Pregnant one. We still gotta figure out dinner, huh? Any suggestions? We need to place our order so that it'll get here in an hour. It's already 8:30, 8:40, 7:40. It's magic. You don't own a cat. Yeah, it's an illusion. The best illusion I have in my repertoire. Oh, we're getting the bets in. Thai food always a win. I'm down. Thai food?
Just not from that last one.
Just not from that last place, exactly. The last time we ordered Thai food was from this new place. We did not like it. Would not order again. Alright, I got one more ball and then we'll do the thing.
The problem with Thai food now.
Oh. This is what we're gonna try, by the way.
With the pregnancy is you usually have leftovers because I can't finish the whole order. But then the next day I don't want to eat it because cravings, and then, you know, it just goes to waste because no one ever eats it.
Yeah, we usually eat leftovers out of obligation.
I usually don't mind leftovers, but then when you're
The baby does, apparently.
Yeah. And then the thing you ate the night before that's so satisfying can make you like nauseous the next day. So.
Every meal is a new adventure. Ooh, come on, I got ripped off in that hook. I should probably drain anyway. Let's get this going. Not a problem. Alright, I think the prediction's done. Oh wait, no it's not. It's still going? I think the prediction is going on for another like few seconds and then it'll be closing out. It's just about to close out. Ba-da-do. Ba-da-da-do. It looks like most of you chose less than an 8.0 rating. Alright, we're locked in. Most of you chose less than an 8.0 rating, and less of you chose higher. So here we go. Cola chewing candy. Oh right, I remembered this time. I'm going to pull the mic closer and do this ASMR style.
I have my rating. Oops.
How do I do this in a way that's not obstructive?
You can't.
How about this? Let me turn the gain up. No, I'll just get closer. Try to be conscious of your headphones. Alright, ready? Here we go. This is the cola chewing candy. It's soft. Not much noise on this one. You had one already? Is this supposed to be gum or am I supposed to?
No, it's a chewing candy.
Oh, that's weird.
Chewing gum.
Chewing candy? You don't see too many of those. What else is a chewing candy?
I think anything that you don't keep chewing like gum is a chewing candy. Like gummies could be chewing candies.
Yeah, but this doesn't have the elasticity of like a gummy bear. It's kind of just chalky and it disintegrates. It's like a bad gum. Like a bad gum that just disintegrates.
It seems like.
And it tastes kind of gummy.
But it's not.
You want another one?
No.
Alright, I'll have one more. Alright, put this mic back up. Iskadoo, how are you? Welcome in. We are at intermission, so you know we're trying a new Japan crate snack, and right now you just missed a prediction, but...
He's eating Thai food too.
Oh, is that right? You're eating Thai food? Alright, I guess Thai food is the option tonight. Alright, babe. Well, let's give our rating first, and then pull up a menu, and then we'll place our order, because it's going to take like an hour. Okay. Now we're about to give our rating, to give the final verdict, and most people bet under 8.0. Don't give me that look. Have a poker face.
I'm trying to what's the word?
Telepathy.
Let's get the same number.
Alright, ready? What is it? A 7 is we would accept it if offered but wouldn't buy it. An 8 is we like it, we would buy it. A 9 is we would go out of our way to buy it. Okay? So that's pretty much the threshold. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. 6.5.
No, I don't like the texture.
You don't even want to give it a 0.5.
No.
So Michelle gave it a 6 and I gave it a 6.5. It averages out to 6.25 as the final verdict. So the winner of the prediction are people who guessed under 8.0. That is not
I wanted it to be good. It smells like Haribo cola gummies.
It does smell like Haribo cola gummies, but I think the texture being disintegrating like a bad gum just makes it bad. It tastes like it's like it should be a gum, but it's not. What?
It tastes exactly how it smells, but that's not necessarily a good thing.
Yeah.
And
you know, we usually like cola flavored candies, like the little cola bottle gummies. Those are good. I would give those like a 7.5 at least, 7.58. Because I have kept buying those before. But there you go. All right, who won? A giant, huh? That sounds odd. All right, now I gotta close the.
Who leaves Atlantis off the maps?
Who keeps the Martians under wraps?
We do.
Homer J, thank you so much for the 50 bits, buddy. How are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the 50 cent. New York City. How do I do results? / prediction again?
Yes.
I always forget. But then again, I've
You
been
should predict
drinking.
how many times it takes you to remember that.
How many shots? The answer is 0.
How many streams will it
Choose outcome. Less than 8.0. Complete prediction. All right, there you go. Enjoy your points. Let's see it. Have fun with those.
You
What are we
missed some
eating,
stuff?
Ramrod?
No.
We are eating the cola chewing candy. So every Thursday night stream at intermission at halftime, like 7:30, we will try a snack from our Japan crate box. And the highest bit contributor of the week will choose what it is. But since Wild Dog Johnny or PR Thunder didn't speak up, Michelle chose it. And so she chose this one. And yeah, we just tried it. Gave it a 6.25 between both of us. So not great at all. Would not recommend
No
to a
me
friend.
gusta.
Do not buy these. There's like, how many more
Stu
left? There's 3
is
in here.
eating duck with baby corn and snow peas, jasmine rice, and peanut sauce on top of his rice.
Oh,
Yummy.
baby corn.
Silverball Chronicles says baby corn makes me feel like a giant.
Yes, exactly. Put it in your hand. Look at this little corn cob.
Butterfighter says tastes like it smells
Giant,
is not
huh?
generally a compliment.
Yeah. Not always the case. Good afternoon, Hop Dog, Mr. West Coast. How are you? Welcome in. We are just enjoying... We just
Yes.
finished our snack time intermission.
Ramrod, you cannot redeem eat 'em all. That would be torture.
Yeah, take that, Ramrod. Limit 1, buddy. I'm glad it worked itself out. Stop meowing over there. Got pinball to do. Babe, do you want to place the order first? You're going to play with us, right? Since we're giving this back in 2 days?
I'll play a game.
Yes, we did it! We did it!
Of course, I have to order my food.
Yes, place the order first.
What do you want?
I want... what do I want? I would like a duck with baby corn and snow peas, jasmine rice, and peanut sauce on top of my rice.
Is on this restaurant. I'm gonna order from the closest.
What are you gonna get?
I don't know yet.
Alright, well you let me know what 2 things you want and I'll get that. Otherwise, my default would either be a pad CU, which is the flat noodles, or a pad quinoa. I always forget the difference. Or a krapow. Actually, I'm kind of feeling a krapow with rice tonight, which is like ground meat with basil and spicy stuff. You know, Thai food loves to be spicy. Silverball Chronicles love you some Thai food. Yes, exactly. Welcome in, Silverball Chronicles. Good to see you. We're having a good Thursday. Let's see. Oh, why am I looking in here? I should look over here. Krapow is so wow. Wow. How was that, Hop Dog? Did I do it justice? As is larb. I love larb. What is larb?
I've never had it,
Educate
but
me.
It's a popular dish.
It's a popular dish. Oh, it's a real thing. I thought you were trolling. Bee jelly, duck with baby corn and snow pea pods, white jasmine rice topped in peanut sauce. Mmm. Yeah, if you find what Ice Skidoo is having, I'll have what he's having. If not, you know, my usual krapow or thingy. Oh man, now I'm hungry. Oh right, intermission is over, so let's make our last drink. There's actually a good way to kill time until Michelle places the order. Let's do it. Let's kill off this Kraken, you guys. This should be 1 shot, right?
No.
I think. Let's find out. Yeah, buddy. These are my Atlantic City trip. This should be 1 shot. Pretty sure. Yep, perfect.
They don't have that peanut sauce. I don't know. They have a bunch of duck stuff.
They don't have peanut sauce, they have duck stuff. I'll take a duck stuff. Give me the closest thing to what Ice Skidoo is having tonight. What is it again?
Ice Skidoo, is it spicy?
Ice Skidoo, is it spicy? The last of the Kraken. I'm gonna bust open another Coke coffee. This time, a dark blend, generously given to me by Ramrod in chat. I didn't even open it yet, buddy. And you're gonna be here tomorrow, so maybe we'll keep drinking some more Coke coffee and Kahlua together. I'm just gonna have one of these tonight because I already had a vanilla one earlier. So this is the dark blend one. All right. Keep this down here for you. Did you guys know? So you may have seen sometimes when people are opening a can of something, they tap the top. But actually that does nothing because the point of tapping is to get rid of the bubbles so that it doesn't overflow. I saw a TikTok that said tap the sides because the bubbles stick to the sides, not the top. And you release it. And I'll prove it to you. I'm gonna shake this up.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no.
This is
no,
shook it
no,
up,
no.
right? And now I'm gonna tap the sides. I put my money where my mouth is. Ready?
Tap it more.
Am I confident enough to open this over the game?
No.
No. A resounding no. Not over the rental, for the love of pinball. Joe's gonna love this. I'll open it over my head. How about that? I'll open it over my head over here, away from the game. Okay, ready? I tap the sides after shaking it vigorously. You guys ready for some crazy science? Check this out.
Shoot or get off.
But you didn't have a control.
Ta-da!
That's not real science.
Boom! Science, bitch!
You want to hear what LARB is?
I told you. The downside is now my drink is flat, but just to prove a point. So if you ever get a soda that's shaken up or a beer or anything offered to you, someone might try to prank you. You may have a funny friend who thinks they're funny, but they're really just mean. Those are the worst guys. They shake up your drink, tap the side of the can, okay? And you'll be just fine.
You want to hear what LARB is?
Yes, I would love to hear what LARB is, babe.
Technically under
Time
salad,
for some
but
magic.
it's minced chicken, beef, or pork, ground roasted rice, red onion, and scallion, and spicy lime sauce.
You had me at spicy lime sauce.
So, yeah.
So right at the end. Did you guys hear that? She was just describing LARB. Good grief, what are you doing? No way, I bet he switched cans when we weren't looking. Misdirection. Nah, man, nothing up my sleeve, you know? Should've rolled it up, right? Master of illusion. Cheers, you guys. My flat-ass Coke coffee now, just to prove a point. Watch me accidentally spill it on this without even opening
Use
it.
the shooter
Whoops.
to start.
Just as a blunder.
Okay, so do you want a duck?
Witchcraft. LARB rules. Sleight of hand. Harry Houdini would be proud. That's for you, Eric Weissman. His birth name. Put some respect on his name. I want to know what LARB is. Did you hear it when Michelle described it? Dave, can you
Oh, I gotta go back to it.
come here and read it to me again? Because I couldn't even hear you there. Oh look, Miso was hanging out on the Space Jam pin. He's trying to get up there.
to the window.
All right, babe. Please describe to chat
Hold
what
on, I gotta find it again.
LARB is.
It's under the salad section.
Wait, you've never had LARB? WTF? You gotta fix that, man. Can't fool me. Good grief. Nicely done,
The
Hop
question
Dog.
is it enough as like an entree, or is it more like...
Oh, I did, and I knew. I was quoting Foreigner. Oh, sorry. I missed that one.
Okay, LARB is
Y'all gotta order
minced
LARB.
chicken, beef, or pork,
Minced chicken, beef, or pork.
ground roasted rice, red
Ground
onion,
roasted rice.
and scallion, and spicy lime sauce.
Red onion scallop and spicy lime sauce. And what do you eat that with? Rice or noodles?
It says under salad, so I think it comes on
It's
like
under salads?
lettuce.
Alright, sign me up. I'll try it.
But is it enough for dinner? Or is
It's
it like a
enough for
side?
me. I'm a small person. One of that, please.
Chicken,
and-
pork, or beef?
Chicken, pork, or beef? Which one should I get, all you LARB lovers out there? Chicken, pork, or beef? I'm open to any of those. With LARB, what's the go-to? It comes on lettuce, and you could eat it with rice. Oh, so it's kind of like, is it like a bed of lettuce, or is it like a lettuce wrap lettuce where I can wrap it and hold it? So maybe that's why it's under the salad section.
Lettuce. Or like a
What if this is the lettuce wraps you've been craving,
No.
babe?
I don't think
My wife's been craving the lettuce wraps from this Chinese place we used to eat at back when we lived in Brighton. And she tried to get it the other day, but it was closed. So I'm wondering if this could satisfy your craving a little bit, mayhaps.
Shoot.
Ice Skidoo just orders what you usually get that you love, and then also get LARB. And if you don't care for the LARB, you can always go for what you love and save the LARB leftovers. Yeah, I mean, usually whatever she orders something, I order something, there's enough for us and leftovers, because we're small people, so. I'm pretty confident. I trust you guys. We'll LARB it up.
Question is chicken, beef, or pork?
Chicken, beef, or pork, guys, though. That's what we need to decide. Please help me. All you LARB lovers. Chicken, beef, or pork. What's my best bet? Maybe get your favorite app on the side. Go crazy, order some extra food. It comes on lettuce, and you could eat it rice. Pork. Pork.
Pork?
Pork. Lock it in. Mutterfutter says pork. You're at which baller now? Act like it. Alright, I'll do my best.
You seem
Only
to
answer,
be
pork.
here for
Like a
another
wrap.
Sunday.
Oh, so it is like a lettuce wrap. Okay, I'm excited for that. Twitch baller. They are. You make lettuce wraps at home, but normally on lettuce. You make wraps at home on less. Yes. You don't need those empty calories, man. Lettuce wraps are the way to go. Good Grief is another lettuce wrap fan, for sure. Jarek So 77 asks, is this game underrated? Yes, absolutely. Also, welcome in. How you doing, Jarek? I'm Cret. Hope you enjoy your time here. We actually have this pin for 2 more nights. This stream and tomorrow night's bonus stream, and then we're going to switch it back for our Avengers on Saturday, which is the one we actually own, so we can enter Pin Clash. Otherwise, if it wasn't for Pin Clash, I honestly would have this much longer, maybe like another month. I think people hate on this because they don't get much time on it, and it can be frustrating because the shots are really tight. But if you get past that, if you're able to play better and make shots, it's actually a very enjoyable game. There are some really neat features on here. There's only 1 ramp on the table, so if you love ramps, I mean, I love ramps too, but the one there is, you know, satisfying enough for me. It's this one. It hooks around. You got 2 shots that go through the pops, which is usually you barely get 1. This key lane shot through the pops in the back stand-up, or you can hit it in the stage alley, which hooks it through the pops and into the curtain. The curtain is a cool feature. It opens up. That's how you pick your mode. You can see the little screen there. Multi-ball lock. You can hit it in this little this tight shot between the ramp and the spinner orbit, and this would go in here, get kicked into this milk can, and then there's a cool, very cool catapult feature, one of my favorite features, that launches the ball from here into the trunk, and it's very showmanship. The game would get dark, and there's a spotlight there. I love it. There's a scoop right here on the right. There's 6 stand-ups, ESC, APE. There are also these Seance blue stand-up targets between each shot. That's how you light the Seance mode multi-ball, which you claim from this scoop. This milk can is a cool shot because there's this little hook right here. So if you can hit it from the right flipper, it'll go in here. And then from there, if you hit the ramp, you get a playfield multiplier. So that's pretty much the general overview of the layout. Yeah. Look at me, huh? I played it enough to understand it. For freak's sake, pork! Duck, 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 goose.
For somebody get the larb and then pad key now.
Yes, pork larb and pad key mouth. Sounds good. How are you loving Houdini? Asked Kirk Hobbs. First of all, hi Kirk, how you doing? Welcome in. Oh yes, I promised that I would give my final rating on this stream, didn't I? Actually, why don't I do that after I play a game with Michelle? So then she can give her rating too, even though she... I think you've only played this game once since we got it, right? A couple times, yeah, a couple times. Past 3 weeks. But generally, to me, I rate pinball games, pinball tables, pinball machines, what have you, based on 2 categories. Playfield layout, so the mechanics and the thematics. So the mechanics being just theming aside how the shots are laid out and how it works, right? All the features, the mechanics, and then the thematics has to do with the theme integration, how the shots and the rules work well with the overall theme of the pin. And for comparison, my Avengers Infinity Quest Premium, I give the mechanics on that one a 10 out of 10. It's like perfect layout. There's so many great things going on it. Don't know where to begin, but we'll have plenty of time to talk about it when we get it back on Saturday for future streams. 10 out of 10 mechanics. The thematics is something to be desired. I am going to give it a 7 out of 10 for thematics because it's just like, it's missing something that makes me care. You know what I mean? It could be because of the comic art style, which, you know, may not be my fancy because I didn't grow up reading comics. I think I would be more attached to it if it actually alluded to the Hollywood movies. I don't know, but 7 out of 10 for the thematics for me. But the good part about the mechanics being a 10 out of 10, you can just update the code to improve the thematics, right? So it has a chance to be a perfect 100% rating pinball machine for me. But as of now, 10 out of 10 mechanics for Avengers, 7 out of 10 thematics, which averages out to 8.5 as my final rating on that. Ordered? Ready to play?
That makes 2. We have 2 spots left.
I never get to hear that because Babe never plays with me
What
until
are you
now.
waiting for?
Do you want to go first or second?
That Coke candy left a bad taste in my mouth.
Oh, you hate it, huh? You want to try another snack?
No.
You got all the snacks. You got cheese balls. You got cheese balls? Some Lay's, Takis? Alright. Alright, here we go, you guys. The one and only 2-player game on Houdini with Michelle. She never plays with us until today because we're giving this game back. And you've only played this 2 or 3 times?
Something like that.
Something like that. Okay. We gotta follow. You wanna read it off, babes?
Where do I read it?
You can read it right here. Or in the bottom chat.
Time for
Poop
some
for
magic.
profit. I like your name.
Poop for profit. Michelle appreciates you, and I do too. Thank you so much for the follow, Poop for profit.
If only you could poop for profit.
If only you could. Or are you trying to tell me you can? Hold on.
I guess if you do it for science.
Do it for science.
Anything for science.
Science should be profitable. Well,
Dare to
wait.
dream.
Strike that.
Just
Dare to dream. That's right. Dress for the job you want, not the one you have, right? I like your attitude. Just get that name in.
They own a porta potty business. This is true.
Different places do it differently, but yeah, lettuce and larb. Okay, you didn't even click your link earlier. What the hell? Screw the pork larb. Get duck. Oh, too late. Well, duck
They
wasn't.
have duck,
Duck
but
wasn't an
not-
option I could
not
do.
an option.
If it was, I would have done that because then it fuses your recommendations. All right. All right. Hey, Pinball Pitball. What up? How you doing? Welcome in, buddy. Happy Thursday night. Cheers to you guys. I'm working on my second Coke coffee and Kraken rum. Just killed this bottle. Kraken rum, the heavy rum, you know what I'm saying? 94. Don't drop it on the glass. Babe is right. I gotta return this in 2 days. Goal is to not break it. And then if we can achieve that, get a high score. Yeah, they own a porta potty business. Hello. What's up, y'all? I'm back in San Fran again. Oh, where were you before that? Oh, shit! My straw!
Shoot or get off.
Heart attack in a glass. Love it. Okay. Let me take care of this.
You're done.
The second time I knocked my straw out. I don't deserve this straw anymore. It's got cat hair on it and everything. Alright, I'm retiring this straw. I don't deserve it. Keep knocking it out of the cup. It's so top heavy. Okay, let's do this. 2-player game. Mr. and Mrs. Kretz coming at you. Oh, you were in Alaska and you moved to San Fran. All right, just a little south drive. Hope your move went well.
Time for some
It will likely be
magic.
difficult to break that by dropping that on it. That glass is fragile from the edges but not surface. Oh, okay. And here is the 8 o'clock showing of the disappearing and reappearing Kretz. So let me bring this back. 3, 2, 1, snap. Thanks, babe. My lovely assistant. Okay, let's do this. So we can go over the skill shot of each of those letters with the rewards up there. Points, C for points, S for hold multiplier, E for seance letter. These rewards kind of suck, so I'm going to try to go for the memes and get this magic target, which would give me all 3, which I have yet to accomplish in my whole month of having this game. Maybe tonight's the night. Can we get it?
Hold.
Ah, why is that impossible, man?
Into the magic shop. If you
Alright, so to start a mode, we want to open that curtain. Best way to open the curtain
Houdini in. The man
is to hit the shot through the pops. The key lane shot. Ooh. Work that center post. Which usually you should only try to do from the right flipper. So if my ball's on the left flipper, oh no, that didn't do it.
show begin.
Alright, looks like we locked in the mode. We locked in the Indian needle trick mode. See that? The curtain's open, so I can't rotate it anymore. If we get it in there, we start that mode, which is a switch frenzy. Shit. If you start the mode through that stage alley hook shot, it'll make the mode a 2 times
As you
scoring.
can see, I
Double
have an
scoring.
empty hat.
How can I poop for profit? Ask Good Grief. Wouldn't we all like to know?
Mid-cam multiplier advances. Now at 2x.
Alright, so because I hit the SEANCE blue stand-ups, I lit the multi-ball seance. But first I want to start a mode, right? General pinball. You want to get a mode going before you do your multi-balls so you can optimize your scoring. Oh, damn it. I'm rejected. Ah, bricked. Brick house.
Bonus multiplier.
Oh no!
2x.
Uh-oh. Oh shit! That was... Alright, babe, you're up. Where's my phone? Oh, over here. I'm gonna readjust the lights. Now that we're done with intermission.
Magician's Move.
I don't know anything about this game.
Go for the skill shot, ESC, and the rewards are up there. Go for E, the milk can multiplier. That gives you a 2 times playful. Ooh, what? That's BS, I thought you got that. Hit the curtain to open it.
The show is about to begin.
Or... Oh, it's already open. Nice. Get in the curtain.
Catches a bullet with his tongue.
If you can... yeah. If you can get it... You can get it this way, but it's harder. But if you get into that stage alley 2 times, it'll hook you out. And you get 2 times scoring. Where are my lights?
Hey now.
Get it, babe! Where is it?
It's hanging on the lip of the
Oh,
curtain.
that's how I hurt myself last stream. It was there, so I lifted up the pin. Don't get suckered into that like me. It'll find it. Where are my lights? Where are my lights, damn it?
Hey,
Oh, it's not on my iPad. I need to use my phone. Well, while you're stuck there, let me grab my phone here.
come on. How sensitive is this tilt?
There's like no tilt off of it. Literally no tilt off. They took it out for some reason. They never put it in when they gave it. So I don't even know how sensitive the tilt is. But you can get it out if you hip thrust it up enough. Don't hurt yourself like I would. See why I have to lift up the game?
No, you don't have to. You could wait till they look for the balls, do the ball search.
So can you then, smarty pants.
Well, what's taking so long? Yeah, she's to help me fix it.
I'm trying to get the lighting right, set the schmood.
There's no sense in good lighting when nothing's happening.
It's all about mood lighting. Maybe I'm just enjoying, you know, your time playing, so.
Oh no, I shook your drink.
Oh. Well, well,
Now I
well.
gotta clean that up.
I'm not the only one to spill drinks around here. Am I? Meanwhile, I'm trying to find this damn lighting app. We're a mess right now. We got a drunk and a pregnant lady. Welcome to the Incredible Channel.
Oh God.
Alright, there we go. I finally got that light going. Okay, now I need to get...
Oh, when it drains out.
Hey Google! Turn off Houdini light. There we go. Alright, how'd you do, babe?
Magician 1.
It came out and it drained down the left.
And now you're wiping a spill.
Please take your
And it gets
seats.
sticky.
Classic babe. Just kidding. That's like the first time she's ever spilled anything down here. Alright. I fixed the lighting, at least. Put my phone back.
Shoot, get off.
Hey, Captain Zanzibar in the house. What up? We actually got Michelle playing with us for the first time. She put up 6.6900. Look at you. Nice. Help her fix it, girl, says Kristen. See, Kristen got your back. Be a better husband, baby daddy. Come on now. Be a gentleman and help your wife for freak's sake. Burn. She's got it. Yeah, see? She's a strong, independent woman, and I believe in her ability. Alright?
Excuses.
She is
The
not...
rules change when she becomes pregnant.
She is not a damsel in distress needing for my rescuing. Okay? So we wanted to do this on a more regular basis. Let's not make it aggravating for her. Shh. Hi, Skidoo. Whose side are you on? Come on. Exactly. You dick, you just made my living room dark. Hey, Google. Turn off the lights. Oh. I did it as a joke, but then the joke's on me, isn't it? Hey, Google. Turn on Avengers light. There we go. Hey Google, turn on puzzle light. There we go. This one stays off because of the glare. Hi, bye, going skating, nerds. All right, Captain.
What kind of skating?
Ice, roller. What else is there?
Board.
Board. Oh, good one, babe. Good one. Ice, board, roller. All of them. Dude, cut the snaps. Okay. All right, let's do this. Ball 2. You guys, I'm just milking the time with Michelle playing with us right now. She never does, so.
At the same time, you have until food gets here, which is about 20 minutes.
Oh, that's plenty of time. All right, cool. Good to know. All right, I'm gonna go for the milk can multiplier, which is the C.
What are you waiting for?
Ah, miss. Great.
Wow, you
All right. Oh, hook and ladder.
really escape to start hurrying.
I did it too. Should I lift up the pinball?
Ladies and gentlemen, the show is about to begin.
It's sticky over here. But it's okay, because, I like it sticky where I play pinball. It keeps me grounded. Alright, baby, I'll show you how to free this ball. Check it out. Without lifting. Like this. See? Ow, my hip! Just kidding.
But my way is
Oh, shit.
scooped it in there.
What the hell?!
That's what happens.
Scoop diddy scoop. I'm gonna get a wet wipe. Oh, did I spill my drink too? I didn't pay attention to that.
No.
Maybe I should just not put it here just in case.
Well, that sounds like a good idea.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, now
the
I
show
get
is about to begin.
Does the headband mean you mean business? Absolutely, Diesel. How you doing, Diesel? Welcome in.
Escape is
You are getting a rare appearance from the missus on the flips right now.
by shooting above the kitchen.
This could be the first and last time you see it. Based on my performance tonight and being supportive. Hey! Ball in the trunk, folks. Ball in the trunk. Cheers.
No!
Well, save, you got it. So you have multi-ball lit on that right scoop, and you also have a mode ready on the curtain, so you know what to do.
Please take your seats.
Yeah, baby! Get that multi-ball popping. I think you can start the multi-ball and multi-ball, so try to get in that curtain, and then, typical multi-ball
How do you
stuff.
read anything?
I duck around.
Our seance has begun.
You know what's funny is,
To score
yeah, so my stream setup is very obstructive. That's how
Wow.
I'm able to get the straight on camera angle for the display for you guys. But there's a camera in our face, so we can't see it. However, I think it's made me a better player, because then when I went to go play at Cosmic Cottage Arcade last time, and we were playing for Tommy Dollars, when we put dollar bills on the pinball to make on the glass to make it obstructive, I was actually doing really well because I was so used to playing with obstruction that, you know, I made some good chunk of change that night, so. Like I said, when you train with weights, you do better on the real thing, so that's what I'm hoping happens when we get our Avengers back.
No! I got no bonus. What is with this game? What's its problem?
Send it back! Are you excited to get the Avengers back, babe? Same.
Only because I know it better.
Only because you know it better. Alright, fair. Well, here's your last chance on this one. Otherwise, we'll never. Who knows when we'll see this again? Did you see Mark got it? The arcade? Yeah. So we could always play at their place because I think when we give this back to Joe and Nick, they're probably gonna sell it. So I want to get my name on here before it's gone. Or I would like to see your name on here too, if possible. Citizen Mars the 4th. How you doing? You're getting AIQ back. Why? Well, first of all, Pin Clash is going on, which is an online competition on Avengers, and I've been watching people enter that and having fun with it. So you know, I felt left out on the playground. For one thing. Secondly, you know, we've had this for like the past 3 or 4 weeks. So, been pretty good. Got, you know, my plays in it. We're gonna stream this now and tomorrow, and then we're gonna give it back Saturday, so. And tomorrow we're gonna have some friends over. We're gonna have Cosmic Cottage Arcade and Ramrod 215 here in the house, IRL. You'll see them in the flesh, and we'll be playing this Houdini pin for the last time before we bring it back. Have a drink. So yeah, that's what's going on this weekend. Thanks for being part of it, you guys. Ice Cube, so tell Joe to leave it at your house until he sells it. Yeah, exactly. Why not? Then you'll have both of them for a while. That's a brilliant idea. Was it just a temp trait? Yes, exactly. So I sent him my Avengers, and then I got his Houdini, because I never get time on this. I've only played it twice before I got it, so I'm happy to get my plays in. I understand the rules now and the shots, and that was my main goal. And a good time with it. I mean, we even did a charity stream on it, and some people from American Pinball, Josh Kugler and Mike Grant, they showed up, offered some advice. Great people at American Pinball. I have nothing but good things to say about them, so, you know, I'm really happy with our time on the Houdini pinball. But, you know, timing is everything, and right now, the Avengers Pin Clash is what's popping. So. But, you know, I like to make the most of every moment, so, and right now, the moment is Houdini. So let's try to get this milk can multiplier on this C. Oh! Did I get it? Whoop! Oh, the speakers are being... Oh my god, I got distracted by the sound. The speakers are being silly again. See how it like cuts out? It does that sometimes. It's really weird. You just need to whack.
Sold you a lemon.
Magician 2
There you
is
go.
now up. Let the show begin.
All three already?
Yes, it is.
These are both very bad scores, but this makes it a close game.
Hey.
One more time.
Game bullet.
Diesel wants one more time.
Do not try this at home.
Shoot the right
Got time for our food
to
yet.
load the gun. Then the moving target to aim. And then the
I think Babe can get a high score on this if she actually played more.
shoot the right inner
Like, more than one game tonight. Probably the second game she'll get a high score on this. The funny thing about the Mrs. Incredible
shoot the right
is that she doesn't play it often, but when she does, she usually does really well
multiplier. Now
and puts me to shame.
2x.
She's a walk-off champion.
Right inner loop. 9.
And you know what, you guys, this is only her first game tonight, so you know how it goes. It's always a warm-up. First game's always a warm-up.
Shoot the right inner loop.
But if I'm telling you, if she just puts in more games, a couple more games, high score.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No doubt. Because if you guys don't know, there was a time on New England Pinball League C Division Finals where I finished first and she finished third. And we
I
avoided...
had to fight for third.
Yeah.
Well, I was fighting for second.
Yeah, you did a tiebreaker for second. Unfortunately, you lost that tiebreaker on Playboy, the EM Playboy. But you know, it was cool. You got third, I got first, and we avoided playing each other until the last round. It was great. We want to
That was
knock
my
each other out.
first- I think that was my first tournament.
First tournament, pinball
Like
tournament?
finals, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was my first year. No, that was my second year.
Yeah, it was our second year. We did pretty well. What time is the food supposed to get here?
It says 8:27 to 8:30. Oh, it says delivered.
It's already here?
I gotta go check. She didn't ring the doorbell.
Wait, hold on. I'll get it. Why don't you do a solo game? One last game. One last game. One more time. Can you guys please spam one more time in chat? The channel point? Alright,
you don't have to
David.
play another game if you got food coming. I mean,
I'll get the food. You know, there's time needed to go get the food. So, Michelle will do one solo game.
One more time.
See, Diesel wants it. Alright,
alright,
one game.
fine.
I'll get the food.
Fair warning.
Be nice.
No talking because I can barely focus. Just playing.
Get the food.
Houdini will now teach you magic. Ball 1 is locked.
Showing at the API Theater, Houdini in Haldane of the...
Shoot, right ramp, then directly shoot scoop. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the show is about next on the main stage. Our generals ready for you. The magic shop is newly open. As you can see, I have an empty hat, and voila, we now have the can multiplier advances, now at 2x. Houdini will never break out of our jail. Shoot the milk can.
Oh, there goes the speakers. Oh. What is happening? I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. Yes, Start the mode. Wow, the speaker issue is really a party pooper. High score on this game is supposed to be? Does anybody know?
Multiplier now at 3x.
Oh, speaker connect? Too many points. I agree. It's always too many points. Keep shooting the spinner. Well, that's the first time I've gotten that one.
one of the right shots, then one of the middle, and
From
then
the
one
right
of the
shots.
left to help Houdini walk through the wall. Shoot red flashing arrows in the middle. Front multi-ball is locked. Shoot red flashing arrows on the left.
Oh!
Wow, babe, great first ball. 500,000 is the replay score.
But what's the high score?
Oh, well, first of all, you know, Joe and Nick are big players. So the high score 4, which I finally got on, is 2.4 million.
Oh, wow.
So if you get at least $1 million, it's a really good score. Let me get my phone. I was watching you from the back.
I know, I heard you giggle.
Alright, you got it, babe. Your reward at the end is dinner. Come on, you got it.
I
Oh,
wish you
that
love
sucks.
and goodwill. I wish you praise and joy.
Yeah, you start the mode in the carpet. That's essentially what you do.
You're cursed.
Because I'm here now. First of all, time out. Sugoi, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate you.
1 million and I can eat. Oh, I'm gonna starve.
You got it, babe. Come on. Play, yes, you were doing great. So, okay, you know what to do, right? If you ever want tips, just trap up.
Let's see what the hat holds this time. Ball 2 is locked.
Well, that was easy.
Maybe we can escape from American jails, but here in France, they are unescapable. Shoot them right in a loop.
Oh!
Ball save. Oh.
As I said, Paris jails cannot be escaped, even by Houdini.
What ball was that? Was that ball 3?
Uh,
I think that was ball 3. I'm gonna starve!
no, he said. Diesel said 600K and you can eat. Action ball? No. Good job, babe. Here's your reward.
I can't keep it because that might be my personal.
Oh yeah, log it. See, and this is her only her second game tonight, you guys. So if she kept going, she could...
I can't log into my Pendigo.
Oh, well, you gotta
But
figure
not
that
because
out.
of the server.
All right, we got our pork larb. And our pad came out. Let's see what larb is. Finally gonna know. Oh, light went out. It's giving up on us. Alrighty then. Hey Google, turn on Houdini light. Is this larb?
Yeah, that's a larb.
Ooh, hello, Mr. Lettuce Wrap. This looks promising.
I don't like cilantro.
Smells oniony.
Good thing it's red onions.
Red onions, the sweet one. It's the sweet one. And we got, what'd you get? Pad Ki Mao, the noodles.
I almost said mkretible.
Here you go, babe. There's utensils over there. They didn't give us any. I'll get you it. Fork or chopsticks?
Fork.
Fork. Here you go. Go nuts.
Oh, I have to open the whole pack.
You want to eat here?
Oh, do you need a spoon actually?
Are
you gonna eat?
I'll eat when I'm done streaming, so I'll eat in like half an hour. Do you want to use this table? I can clear it out for you. You can
No,
sit
I'm
there.
just gonna eat it.
Okay.
I don't need everybody seeing his stuff in the face.
Fair enough. Well, thanks for playing, babe. That was a real treat. Let me get my phone back on this stand. We're still going for another half hour. It'll just be me though. Babe's gonna enjoy her deserved dinner now. She never plays with us, but tonight she did, so we love her for it. Girl has definitely got game. I'm telling you guys, she doesn't play often, but when she does, she's a serious competitor. You know what I mean? So don't take her lightly. But I just, I fantasize like if she just played more, she would kick so much ass. She could probably represent this household in the pin clash. Actually, we'll talk about that later.
What's that? What are you trying to say?
Pin clash, which is the online competition for Avengers, which is why I'm trying to get it back. You remember that special mode, the Battle Royale, where you had to beat all the bad guys?
Yeah.
So the challenge is to do it in the least amount of flips possible. And to qualify, you need to be in the top 32 or 16? I think 32. And right now, the minimum score is 65 flips. But the number one score is like...
I said someone got 28.
Yeah, that's like the number one score is like 22 flips. And it goes on until the end of this month, April. So we're getting our Avengers back this Saturday, so I'll have about 3-4 weeks. Let me check the calendar. I'll have about I'll have 3 weeks to get on there. But if I can't get on there, I would love to see Babe try to get on there. If I can't make it, I'm gonna try to have you do it. And then if she gets on there to represent, that would be friggin' amazing. Right? So we got a couple options. It's a smashed pork with lime and mint. Oh, sounds excellent. Yeah, I can't wait for my larb later. If you guys want another look. My first larb order is what it looks like. For people who have had larb before, is this look correct? I'm not being ripped off by a shameful larb order. Pronounced lab. Oh, lab. Lab. I see. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you, Vernicius, for educating me. It just got on Pindigo. I only have one score up. Oh, PR Thunder, you just got a Pindigo. Find me, bro. I should be under Incredible, and Michelle should be under... What's your Pindigo?
I have no idea.
Oh, you forgot. You can't log in. You can find me, and then you can find her in turn. Or I could probably know what it... Oh, my phone's right there. If you guys aren't on Pindigo and are curious of what it is, it's a way you can keep track of your high scores on any pinball table. It's kind of like social media for pinball scores. Kind of like Instagram. I started using it to keep track of my high scores so that when I play a table again, I see if I can beat my personal best, So it's definitely a great resource. Check out Pindigo on your mobile app. Diesel missed Drunken Noodles. I love me a good Drunken Noodles, Diesel. Amen. So good. Big wide noodles. Yes, onions, toasted sesame seed. Yep. That's exactly what it looks like. Or toasted rice and mortar pestle. Vernicius cooks Thai, Lao, Vietnamese food. Ooh, very nice. Do you ever post that on social media? I love that content. If you're on Instagram or something. Add me on Pindigo, Vernicius. Absolutely, Vernicius. I will find you on there. We can be friends. Or if my phone is in use right now, but if you want to look for me, I think I'll get notified if you follow me, so then I'll find your profile more easily. So, Vernicius, let's be friends. If we're not already, I feel like I may have followed you already, but anyway. Get Pindigo, you guys. It's great. Great app. Alright, fresh game. Oh. I accidentally put 2 players. Subconsciously. Alright, let's try to get... I'll play both of them.
Use the shooter to start.
Bullseye? Alright, let's try to do our best here. Aim for the right shots. And I want to aim it for the key lane, that one, but actually try to make it all the way back. Like that. Into the stand-up.
The show is about to begin.
Now, oh my god, damn it. Give it back, please. Nope. That's all you get. Hey Google. Turn off Houdini light. Oh right, this light went out, didn't it? Oh.
Extra batteries.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, this one's dead. Charge this one. I could use this light, but it makes a glare. But I guess it's better than being in the dark, right? What do you guys think? Hey Google, turn on Houdini light. I'll give this other battery another chance. It just like instantly died on this last time. Yeah, see, it doesn't even hold. Like, I got a dead battery. Sell me a lemon. Maybe if I turn down the brightness of this, it'll be less glary. I'm gonna try to put it on the minimum. That does nothing. That's actually completely off. Hey! Oh, that's not working.
Use the shooter to start.
Okay, screw you too, man. Let's see. I need to go to Spaceman Lights. Oh, that's why. What the heck? It's like on or off. It doesn't let me dim. Alright, this is as dim as I can make it. Is this even better? The glare is so dumb.
Use the shooter.
We'll try it. I'll try a game like this. Let me charge the battery. Still got my drink I gotta work on. Yeah, add me. He was letting other people know. Yeah, let's be friends. We are all like-minded people here. The energy you put out is the energy you attract, you know what I mean? So it's all good vibes. All good vibes. Oh, I'm playing 2 players, right?
How come so many stupid people ask me things at work?
Well, that's because you work in retail. Is that considered retail? Grocery? That's retail, right?
Technically, we're wholesalers.
Wholesale? Yes.
I deal with customers.
Oh my god. I'm gonna work on these terrible cola candies. Cause someone's gotta eat it.
Ain't gonna be me.
It's not gonna be Bib. Here, I thought I should add a lot of people. Yeah, man, I always add people I know from like NEPL too. So, Jose, I don't know if you can look on my profile and see who I follow. That's like a good, quick way for you to find everyone we both know. Bullseye! This candy is not for me, you know? Not for the creds. Oh, shit.
Now showing at the API Theater, Houdini in Pear Island.
Oh, no! I just realized I should put this stream up on the TV so Babe can watch while I'm over here.
Magician 2 is now up.
Don't worry, Babe. I'll get you the stream. Get you on the big screen. I need to turn it on first. Get a little dinner views. There you go, babe. So you can see what's going on from over there.
Shooter to start.
Bergie for Selk! What's up? Congratulations on the baby! Oh, thank you, Kenny! Appreciate it, we're excited. You know, end of September, due date. Hopefully the baby arrives by then, because what I want to do is, if people want to get us a gift, I tell them to get us a Halloween costume for a baby. So then in October, I can do like 31 days of Halloween costumes for the baby. I think that'd be really cute. But yeah, thank you for the well wishes. Appreciate you. I welcome all new dad tips, you know? I think what I've learned so far is to take more than 2 weeks off when the baby first arrives. Because one of my coworkers also just had their first baby. And he took 2 weeks off. But what he told me was that the first week you're just in the hospital. The second week you're at home, but then by the time you have to come back to work, it like felt too fast. So I think from that I'm deciding I'm gonna take 3 weeks off right off the bat, even if I have to use my own PTO days. But I think in this year particularly, 2021, they made the days off better. So you can take more as a paternity leave. Because I know the paternity leave generally isn't as good as a maternity leave, because, you know, you're not the one giving birth. But still, you should get time off because, you know, you have a new person in your house. A life that you're responsible for, right? So, ooh, extra ball! Let's get that E. Damn it, missed. But yeah, so that's my plan. I do actually have a meeting tomorrow morning, Friday morning, with my HR person to talk about leave of absence. So I'll find out more then. Vernicius was looking through your scores on Pindigo. Champion Pub 560 million. Your comment was, I went ham. Nice. Yeah, you got some good memories locked in on Pindigo if you're active on it. But how are you doing tonight, Kenny? How have you been? How's the family? I haven't seen you in a very long time. Since back when we could play on location, I believe. But you know, I'm excited for the Double Bull opening up at North Shore Mall in Peabody. It's supposed to open later this month. So, and I know Pinball Boston is hosting. Is hosting a little tournament event. Did you sign up for that? I'm signed up with Jose and Ross. PR Thunder in chat right there is Jose. And Cosmic Cottage Arcade on Twitch is Ross. And Ross will actually be over here at my house tomorrow, streaming some Houdini with me for the last time. Before Saturday when we're going to return this to Joe and Nick to get our Avengers back. So that's lots going on heading into the weekend. Ah! Except for some flips. Damn it. Yeah, exciting times for sure. Yeah, you're playing at 12:30. Are you playing me? Oh, are you? Hold on. Jose, I don't have the email up, but when is our time slot? Oh, I never responded to Mitch. I gotta send him my payment, my $25 entrance deposit. Diesel signed up for Pindigo for when you can actually play physical tables again. Yeah, absolutely. If you guys don't already friend me on Pindigo, please do. I'll absolutely friend you back, and then we can, you know, do a little loose rivalry, because when you follow each other on Pindigo, it always stacks your scores against each other on the social. So that's always fun, you know. Makes you try harder, do better.
What are you waiting for?
Harder, better, faster, stronger. Damn it, I always miss the E.
Jail escape is open. Show begin.
King of Cards video mode locked in for us.
Voila.
Yep, that's us. Oh, snap! Alright, that's awesome. So, Kenny, I think we'll see you real soon. We're going to be playing each other on that on-location pinball event. I'm excited. First one in over a year. And I got my COVID vaccine last Friday. I got the Johnson one-hit wonder, so I'm ready. Peace of mind. One less thing to worry about, right? When you're vaccinated. I hope everyone is able to get vaccinated as well. I know the struggle of finding a place that can do it. I got lucky and I found a walk-in spot at a senior center in Lawrence. So, pro tip. And I think the walk-in places you can't really find online. I think they it's only word of mouth, because if they do post it online walk-in, it's gonna be a huge ass line. Maybe that's why. Oh. Yes, got it back. Let's go. Took control of that one. And I'm blessed. Oh shit! Oh! Hello, Lazarus. Nice to meet you. It's dark down here, isn't it? You just get a glare and darkness. Ah, damn it! I lost that time. Well, as Joe says, every good save deserves a quick death, right? Justice is served. Yeah, we're playing each other. Awesome. Who's in your group, Kenny? You get your second shot on 420. Hey! Blaze up. Celebratory day. Nice. You're double dosed already, Diesel? Hey, there you go. Check that box off. You're ready for the world. PR Thunder is Moderna gang. Diesel is Team Moderna. I'm Team Jansen. Stand up. What a save! Augie and Kevin Duffy. Nice! So is it like only 2 groups that are going to pair against each other? Or is it going to be more? So I know who to expect to see, you know? I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you, Augie, and Kevin. It's been so long. That's a great group. Going against me, Jose, and Ross. Have you ever met Ross, Kenny? He's from New Hampshire. He's Cosmic Cottage Arcade on just 2 groups? Okay, so it'll be us. Nice. Very intimate. We'll get a round of drinks, like old times. It's going to be great. I'm excited. When is that again? May? That's in May, right? Yeah, sometime next month. Okay. Let me, I'm going to go for this skill shot since those... Oh, actually the milk can multiplier can be good. The S. Oh, I got the E. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a big tap room too, so brand new opening. First time there for everybody. It's gonna be a great time. We made it, you guys. You know, we went through over a year of pandemicness to come this far. Now we got vaccines rolling out, things starting to reopen, new pinball bars. I'm excited for what the future holds. I got a baby on the way in September. It's a big year. 2021. The resurgence. Buckle up. Should be a good time. Alright, let me try to lock a ball or start a mode or something.
Ladies and gentlemen, the show
We got milk can escape mode ready for us if we hit it in the curtain. The best way to start a mode is from that stage alley hook. That one right there, except don't get caught in the pops like I did. And you'll get 2 times scoring. Boom! Don't hurt myself. Don't harm myself again. I hurt myself last Thursday if you missed it. Somebody has to drink for you. Oh yeah, PR Thunder is sober now. Good for you, man. I'll drink a water with you, you know. I'll get to that. On my Sunday streams, back when I streamed pinball on Sundays at home, I would be drinking, you know, non-alcoholic beverages because I don't like getting headaches in the middle of the day. I'm a water drinker as well. But tonight I'm sipping on some Kraken rum and Coke coffee. Which may be a poor decision because I don't know how strong the caffeine content is from the Coke coffee. But it's almost 9 o'clock where I am at. But it's okay, it's Thursday night, right? This is a fun night. Close enough for the weekend. Yeah, so Kenny, I think you just missed it when Michelle was just flipping on this. And she never plays with us, so this is like a real treat tonight. But she, you know, she's the pregnant one, so she's enjoying her dinner right now. Gotta feed her and the baby.
The milk can loop.
Babe Senior and Babe Junior. Gotta get their growth on.
3, 2, 1. Ball
So I think I'll do either this or the next one will be my last game, and then I'm gonna call it. We're gonna raid someone to keep the party going. If you guys want more Houdini, we're gonna do it one last time tomorrow, Friday, which we don't usually stream on Fridays, but tomorrow we will because we have Ross and Ramrod coming over to help us bid farewell to this Houdini. Has been treating us very nicely for the past month. Joe and Nick's Houdini. Ah, damn it! Before we give it back on Saturday to get our Avengers Infinity Quest Premium back so we can start doing Pin Clash as soon as this weekend. So you actually may see me on Joe's Twitch channel on Saturday when I'm over there. You may see me play my own Avengers at his house to bid that farewell. So if you want to know Joe's Twitch account, it's Pinball Junkyard, the Pinball Junkyard, one of those. Oh, I think I set up my shout out. Let me try to do that. Shout out at the Pinball. Maybe it's just Pinball Junkyard. Hold on.
What are you waiting for?
What? It's no matches. What is his name? Is it not showing up because it's like a new channel? Well, in any regard, I'm gonna see if this works. I think it's the Pinball Junkyard. So here you go. I think... Oh, I put the @ symbol. I shouldn't. Alright, hold on. Okay, does that work? Yep, that's the one. So it didn't auto-populate because I think his channel is so new. He just made it this week and just did one stream, like on Tuesday. But yeah, that's Nick DeStefano and Joe Lemire's Twitch channel right there, the Pinball Junkyard. So give him a follow. You may see me there on Saturday when I'm at his place, if you want. All right, but basically that's where I'll be. Okay, let's keep this going. Let's try to get this locked in. So on this table, you lock a multi-ball through this tight shot between the ramp and the right orbit. It'll get it on here, it'll get in the milk can, and it'll catapult it into that trunk. And that will begin a multi-ball. Seance is lit! Seance is lit. Run, cats! Okay. Kristen, do you have any pets? I don't think I've ever asked you that. I personally have 2 cats and a bearded dragon. I have an orange tabby and a gray something or other. Do you know what kind of cat Casper is, babe? Babe?
What?
What kind of cat is Casper? It's just a generic domestic cat. But Miso is a tabby. I know they're orange. Are there non-orange tabbies? Right.
Two balls are now locked.
I gotta get working on my drink. I gotta finish that by the time this game's up.
Houdini will never break out of our jail.
Oh, damn it! I thought I was gonna bounce in and I should have flipped. Oh, ball save, thank you. Please have mercy on me. No! Lightning strikes twice, don't it? Cheers with your polar. Hey, Jose, what do you like to drink? Since you don't booze anymore, like what have you been drinking? Seltzer? I know Polar makes seltzer. I always keep my fridge stocked with Polar Ginger Ale. That's my favorite ginger ale brand, Polar, because I think it's the least sweet of them, and it's the most gingeriness. And you know, ginger ale is always good. You know, great tasting. It's good for like tummy troubles or anything like that. So we always keep ginger ale stocked in our house, and it's caffeine free, so Michelle can actually drink it. She has to stay away from the caffeine, being pregnant and all. But she does indulge in a caffeine-free Coke once in a while. Got a 2-liter of that just for her. I drink the regular Coke. The coffee one, even. Give me all the caffeine. Kristen has a family cat who prefers you. His name is Percy. He's gray and a little gentleman. Aw, Percy, that is a cute name. Persie. It reminds me of Persian. The Meowth evolution. Percy. That's a very nice cat name. How old is Percy? So much seltzer and sparkling water for Jose. And black coffee. Oh, okay. What's your, like, what are your top seltzer flavors?
You seem to be sitting here for a month of Sundays.
Did that work? Ah. Because I hit a switch. Alright, alright, alright. Boom! Another one hit the basket. Drunk multi-ball. Oh god. Oh! I was trying to dribble that back in. You can only do that on games with center post. The potential to dribble it back in. I've done it a few times. Oh my god! Oh, that was terrible dribbles. The handles are so bad, you guys. Rats. Rots. Kristen, honestly not sure. Maybe at the oldest 5 or 6. Oh, that's not too old at all. Miso, our Tubby Tabby, is like 8. Right, babe? Miso's like 8 years old. How old is Casper? Like 6? He's only a year younger, like 7. Yeah. But he's so much smaller. Casper is so much smaller than Miso.
Casper's 7 pounds and Miso's 14 pounds.
He's got twice the weight on him. Casper is 7 pounds and Miso is 14 pounds. Tubby eats all the food, you know. Anything that involves citrus. Okay, so you like the lime, lemon. Polar has a toasted coconut flavor that's actually really good. Oh, is that right? Alright, you guys, it's about 9:06, so I think I'm going to do one more game, and the camera should shut off any second now. So let me bottoms up this. Cheers again. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out tonight. You could do anything with your time, but you're here flipping some pinball with us, so I appreciate you. We normally stream Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern to around 4:20 on Go. And that's been some real fun IRL streams. I've been streaming... Oh, there it is. The final showing. You are just in time for the disappearing, reappearing Cret. Bring you back one last time. And we can get one more game in. Sundays, I've been streaming Pokemon Go for the past 2 weeks, so it's a new endeavor, but it's been a lot of fun. I'm realizing how much I enjoy it. Just getting out and being active and getting some exercise is one thing. I can actually like run errands. I've been hitting up grocery stores and stuff, so, you know, the fun part about mobile streams is you never know where we're going to end up, IRL. So, come hang, and you could even help decide for me. Like, sometimes I just ask chat, like, where should I go? What should I try to do? So if that interests you, you can find me there. Otherwise, if pinball is your only fancy, totally understood. That's how I started my stream career last year. We are still sticking to our Thursday night pinball streams, 6 to 9 p.m., so this is the tail end of the one you're catching us right now, okay? And to recap, aside from the Sunday, Thursday streams, we do random other streams here and there, so follow along to get alerted. For example, this week, tomorrow, since it's our last day with the Houdini, we're also going to do a bonus stream tomorrow. Tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern with Cosmic Cottage Arcade and Ramrod 215. Okay, we're gonna be flipping on this one last time. Saturday, I'm gonna move this to get my Avengers. You may see me on the Pinball Junkyard on Saturday, playing my Avengers at his house before I move it back. Otherwise, I'll be back Sunday on Pokemon Go and Avengers here next Thursday night. Okay? There you have it. Bottoms up. Cheers. Thank you guys for all the love and support. One more game, and we'll call it a night.
Let's perform some
Actually,
magic.
and I think I'm going to meme this one up. I'm going to put on my my periphery obstructive visors. Oh, well, I can't talk anymore. I am 2 Krakens in. This is what we've been drinking tonight, if you're curious. 94 proof rum, baby. Bottoms up. As we transition to our Avengers pin,
Time for some
I'm gonna
magic.
pop in the Cyclops visor, which obstructs our periphery from the top and bottom. Widescreen vision. And I can still see through it. It's kind of shaded. But, you know what? I say we train with weights now, with handicaps, so that when we get our Avengers back and we enter the pin clash, it'll be easier when we take these weights off. You know what I mean? So here we go. One last game, and then we're gonna find out who to raid, and that's it. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow, maybe I'll see you Sunday, maybe I'll see you next Thursday. Whatever you like, okay? If you're leaving now, have a good night. Otherwise, one more game and a raid, and I can eat my my
Use the
larb,
shooter to start.
which I'm very excited to do. It's cooling down too. This is the first time I've ever ordered larb, but this was recommended by Twitch chat, so I'm excited. If you guys are curious about my impression of it, you can find me posting about it off stream on Instagram at mkretible.na. Alright? Okay, that's enough self-plug. Let's do this last game. Call it a night. Again, very obstructive. I can't see beyond here, and I can't see beyond here. I'm just going to do my best to hit the shots that I'm aiming for, which is that one. Okay, ball's on the left flipper. I'm going to go for that light lock, that lock shot between the ramp and the right orbit. Damn it, missed it.
The doors are now open at the magic. Please take your seats. Houdini will next be suiting up in a straight jacket to perform an incredible escape in plain sight.
Again, same shot. Oh, damn it, keep going too far. Too far right. I'm going for that blue arrow. Blue arrow on the right. There it is! There it is. Also, this visor is very obstructive to reading chat, so sorry I won't be able to read chat until this game is done. Okay, same shot. Nope, too far right again. Right flipper, I would go for that hook shot into the curtain. Left flipper, I would go for that lock shot. Ah, bricks. Okay, so from here, go for this 2x red arrow. Hooks through the pops into the curtain to start the mode. Oh! Oh, come on! That was like a direct shot, but it bounced in and out of the curtain. What a rip. Let's try that again. Ah, brick. Brick City! I don't want to lock it again, because that'll be 3. So I think I'll go for that and miss. Alright. Back to the stage alley hook. Oh, come on! I like make it through that, but then it doesn't sit in the curtain.
Empty hat.
But I'll take the mystery hole. Sure.
We now have.
What do we got? Let me try to read chat. Pinball Daddy says, great game, one more game, game and raid. Yes, absolutely, Pinball Daddy. You got it. How you doing tonight? Hope you're enjoying your time. Having a good Thursday. We're going to keep the party going. We're going to raid someone. Don't know who yet, but when I'm done with this, I always scope the scene to see who's streaming, and we'll make our best pick. And of course... Oh, we get to choose, finally! Alright, what mode do you guys want to see? Because I felt like we did the same once tonight. We We did a lot of the Indian Needle Trick Switch Frenzy. We didn't do Vanishing Elephant. We didn't do Straight Jacket, which is when you cross your arms because things are inverted. That's always a fun one. I think we did Milk Can. If not, it's this shot. Handcuff King is the Pops. King of Cards is the video mode, which we also never did tonight. You can get an extra ball from this one. Metamorphosis, Bullet Catch, Chinese Water Toucher, Walks Through Walls. Yeah, those are options. Straight Jacket Escape, Amiga Kami, you got it. Also, Amiga, how you doing? Let's do it. Straight Jacket Escape. Great choice. This is a very, very meme one, because I have to cross my arms, because the left button becomes the right flipper, and the right button becomes the left flipper, and if I choose the more difficult ones, it'll also invert. See how it's up? If I hold it, it'll bring it down. And this is extra tough because I have this Cyclops visor on which obstructs my vision as well. So let's see how we do here. I think the main thing about this mode is to not panic. And then you double drain. Alright, we can do this. Gotta be patient and not panic. We have 2 balls though. Oh. Ooh! Saw me do that center nudge while I'm cross-armed? Let's go! That's a dance. Ah, shit, I lost one. Oh no! I got bricked. Ball save. Not our best straight jacket mode, but, you know, visor, right? That's what I'm gonna blame it on. That wasn't bad. I was really proud of getting that center nudge. Did you see that earlier? My arms were crossed, but I pushed. Oh shit! Oh!
Use the shooter to start.
F. Do it for the meme. Good thanks. It's such a cool mode. Damn, you're doing well. Yeah, I know. See what happens when you talk too much? You fail. That's the lesson there, guys. Don't talk, just do. Oh, look at that. 5 times multiplier. Okay. Ball 2. Not bad. And we got 6 digits. So we can get the milk can multiplier or the 5 times. I think both are good. So let's try the skill shot to the S or C. Oh, failed. Alright. So that was a straight jacket mode. I'm glad I was at least able to show you that one because that's usually one of the most fun modes. It's always silly. And I'm surprised we didn't get it all night until just now. So, King of Cards is a video mode. So right now I can toggle it. There are 10 modes in all. You can see from this
In The
screen.
Man from Beyond, Houdini plays a man frozen in ice, who when thawed tries to find his lost love. Thought to be crazy, he ends
I
up
gotta work
in an
on these
insane
bad
asylum,
cola
where he
candies.
eventually breaks
2
out
left.
and becomes the hero. Shoot the stage repeatedly to free Houdini's character from the ice. Then orbits to help him escape from the insane asylum.
Oh god.
Then shoot
I was blinded there, not gonna lie.
to try to find him.
What mode is this? Oh, it's one of the film modes. Not even a main mode. Oh shit! What the hell? So I'm in a film mode right now, which you start by. You can see the on the in lanes, they spell film. Outlane F-I-L-M. If you get that, you light. Oh damn it! You light the film mode, which you can get by hitting it in the lock shot, which is between the ramp and the right orbit. So that's what I did, and that's how I started. The speakers are acting up again. Kind of like, I think the wire is loose in the speakers. Usually I just give it a good slap and we'll get it back. Or I throw something at it. Wish I had like a stick or something. Oh, I just nudge it. Okay, that'll knock the wire back into place. What can we do? So we have Seance Multi-Ball lit on the right. But I don't want to start that just yet. I want to either get the ball on the right flipper or... Yep, that's what we'll do. If I hit it through this hook, we can start the mode. Damn it. Let's try that again. There it is! Bullseye. With the visor handicap. Alright, what mode do you guys want to see next? This is the one we've been playing a lot tonight, the Switch Frenzy. This is like a regular hit the lit shot mode. So is this. Well, this is this one. Handcuffed King is the Pops. King of Cards is a video mode. You can get an extra ball here, so that might be a good one. Metamorphosis also hit the lit shots. This is hit the lit shots. This is hit the lit shots. So is that. So the only unique ones really are this Switch Frenzy, Milk Can for the left, Pops, Video, and the rest are this. And we already did Straight Jacket. So what do you guys want to see? First suggestion I see in chat, we'll go for it. Otherwise, I would go for the video mode. Vanishing Elephant sounds interesting. Okay, I got you, Cammy. Let's do it. No, speakers are busted again. I can't hear anything, speakers. Alright, guess we're gonna do it a cappella. Hey, look! It's Ghostbusters Puff Marshmallow Man. We're missing all the references! Come on. Speakers will get themselves right. It's got a nice shaker thing going on right now. Oh, there we go. Sound's coming back. Check out this clip. Oh, you got a clip? We got a clippable moment? Thanks, Jose. Let's see. Oh, shit. I don't like that. Ah, I knew that was going to be bad as soon as I saw it up here. Because it was neither going to hit the center post or a flipper. It was going to be, whoop, thread it right in there. Let me give the backboard a slap so we can get the sound back on. Ouch! Okay, sounds good. Alright, last ball. Last chance to hurt myself, right? Before I end the stream. Sorry I couldn't show you Vanishing Elephant, Amiga. Okay, last ball, here we go. Let's try to get the Milk Can Multiplier again to see. Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna go for this magic target, which I have yet to get all month. Theoretically, if you get that, you get all three. Ah, damn it. I really think you need to flip into it. It does not work with just a plunge. Oh, I don't like this. No, I don't like that. Ball save?
Houdini in
No.
the Grim Game.
That's it. Ah, damn it. 3,100 bonus. Trash. Ooh. You're gonna lose that clip. It's so great out of context. Oh, I'm gonna love the clip. Hey, not bad. 310. 500k is the replay score, which is when you would get a free game. If you hit the free game score, that's usually, you know, a good foundation score. Plus, I did play it with the Cyclops visor obstruction, which limits my vision from here and above, and here and below. But, you know, you gotta train with weights, so we do better when we get the real deal back, right? And this is the last cola candy. Okay, let's call it a night. I think my frames are starting to drop too, so here we go. Let's see who's streaming. Let's raid. and show other people some love. All right, what do we got? Let me turn up this brightness. Okay, here we go. Brian O'Neill is playing a brand new game. Oh, look at that. He just got Led Zeppelin. Wow, that's cool. Mr. Scoot is, I guess he's doing some virtual pinball. Right now, it looks like he's signing off or something. Pinball with Fear is doing, looks like Black Knight, the original Black Knight. That's us. Hurry Up Pinball is doing Willy Wonka, Jersey Jack pin. Very colorful, fun one. Berserk 1980 is doing the virtual pin, it looks like. New Mexico Pinball is currently streaming 8 Ball. And, oh, and he's got the Guitar Hero mod that he made. So, like, when he flips on the thing, it flips the thing. And his rig is mobile. So he may be playing 8 Ball now, but he can move it around to his other pins. I know he does that every time. Or they, I should say, because there's a bunch of them. Any requests? If not, I will likely take us to Brian O'Neill's channel because he's one of our homies. And he, especially since it looks like he just got a Led Zeppelin. Brand new, huh? So maybe let's go over there, celebrate with him. Haven't seen that in years. Black Knight, oh, that's a good one too, you know. It's a lot of good options. Which is a great problem to have in a pinball streaming world. Oh, so I'm still casting on the screen. Let me uncast. Alright, what do we got? That Guitar Hero mod is so cool. Yeah, Cammy, there's so many good things to see. But, you know, I think I'm going to raid Brian O'Neill just to show him some love. Because, again, he's one of our friends. Otherwise, you know, obviously you don't have to stay. You can check out whatever you want. I usually have 2 streams I'm watching anyway, so. But let's raid Brian O'Neill. Let's check out his new Led Zeppelin, see how he's doing. Make sure you spam some emotes, show him some love. Just like you've shown me. Thank you guys again for hanging out tonight. I'll maybe catch you back here tomorrow night on Houdini on the last time. Or Saturday at the Pinball Junkyard. Or Sunday on Pokemon Go. Or when we get our Avengers here next Thursday. And we'll start to do the pin clash. So yeah, that's what's on the agenda. So I'll queue up the raid. I'll play the outro. You know the drill. If you hang out for the raid, you'll get channel points too. You get like 250. So at least hang out for that, right? Alright, you guys. Take care. Amiga says, love Led Zeppelin. The cinema in the city has it, so it's only recent pinball, and you've had a chance to play. Oh, that's awesome. I still have yet to play Led Zeppelin, but maybe I'll live vicariously through Brian O'Neill and Allison. All right, you guys. Thanks again. You know, appreciate you as always. Catch you next time, whenever that is. We're going to raid Brian O'Neill after this outro. Show him some love. Peace.
Well, that's all, folks. That's my line. Step aside, babe. Let a star do this. That's all! That's all, folks!
Can I go home now?